Welcome to the 6th episode of the Dead Realms campaign, an undead campaign with hardcore gritty rules to support it. We have, well, firstly, as you notice, we have our druid friend Spencer, aka Varen, back, and we also have a new player, Aaron. So, if you guys would like to join in on this campaign, I have currently 6 slots opened. So if you guys want to join, you got to be a member of the Pocket Dimension Discord and message me, and then we'll go from there. But if for some reason you can't join in my campaign, there is a whole bunch of other games you can join in the Discord server, and there's also a lot of great people in the community that let you gain access to like art, other D&D games, and just overall fun community to be in. So again, go to the Pocket Dimension Discord, which is at the bottom of the Twitch stream. Other than that, I'd like to thank Lady K Does Art for doing this amazing background that you guys are seeing, and the logo as well. So without further ado, players, it's time to reintroduce y'all. So the order is a little bit different on Discord, so the introductions are going to be slightly different. So we'll start from the top with Nick.
Oh, I am once again playing Banthor Ulcris, the Grave Cleric of Anubis.
All right, and next is our new player, Aaron. If you'd like to introduce yourself, just introduce your name, your character, and your class.
Name's Aaron, playing Bellathor, Mountain Dwarf, Cleric of War.
All right, next would be Mike.
Hey, my name's Mike. I'm playing Rico. Please stop helping Tenpenny. Friendly neighborhood artificer. Let's do it.
All right, Sirius.
Hi, I'm Sirius. I'm playing Axius, a tiefling barbarian fighter.
All right, Bob.
Hello, my name's Bob. I'm playing Ichabod Iron Eyes, a half-elf fighter.
All right, and the returning druid, Spencer. Go ahead.
My name is Varen, and I'm playing a Furbolg druid with a small obsession with slimes.
All right, and speaking
Small.
of Varen, this is where we start the session. So, you got Varen. Throughout the past couple days after that long fight in the basement, you were pretty banged up. So you decided to take a couple nights rest by yourself. And while attending your rests, you decided to pay more careful attention to your ooze. If I recall, you have 1 black, 1 gray, 1 yellow, and then I believe you have the green one, and I believe that is it. Over the past couple of days, you've been carefully studying them. You do know that these are living creatures. Oh, you also have a red one too. My apologies. You've been studying these things. They are basically slimes that you would normally find in between like crevices of the earth. For player's sake, they're basically like white blood cells. That's the best way to describe them, as they serve as white blood cells in the betweens of the earth. And they are all captured in the jar. You recognize 4 of these, but the red one you don't see. It is quite unnatural, and out of all of them that seems to be active, that one seems to be the most, splashing all around in the jar and splashing around in the container a little bit more than the other ones. And then of course you have the gray one, which just stays stationary. You kind of question whether there's actually anything in it, but you do know that it is a living thing. You went through a blockade full of orcs, in which both Rico and Banthor helped ease through your guys' passage, not causing any problems with the orcs. Other than that, you guys did meet some of the Purple Dragon Knights, and you guys discovered that the person that they were trying to find was Beatrice. After they explained the description of her, you guys get the feeling it's probably Beatrice, but you've come to realize that maybe that's not her name, because the guard says she was under a different one. So you guys both parties agreed that you would in order to help find Beatrice or whoever this woman is, because she has stolen some magical items from the Purple Dragon Knights, and in exchange would give you access to Tilverton. So you guys have been on a hunt for a while now, and at this point, Varen, you wake up to the sound of swords clashing, some undead dying, and on top of that, a bunch of magic going on in the distance. This wakes you up from your sleep.
What's all that wreck? What's going on? Looking. Whoever's closest to me.
You wake
my
up.
old decrepit hand. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Continue.
I said my old like skeleton like fingers reaching to the nearest compatriot to like reach for support. and like grab their shoulder.
Yeah, you grab a shoulder of plate armor. You haven't really met these guys because you've been sleeping. And the guy goes, oh, it's just you, old man. Realizing that you are a fribble. He's like, oh, well, you're awake, it seems. And you see this knight clad in armor, where basically holding a spear in one hand and a shield in the other. And you can see that the shield has the symbol of a purple dragon on it.
Hello?
Hi.
What are my compatriots? Where am I?
We are in the middle of the woods trying to find our person of interest. Your friends went with our buddy Cyrus, who is one of the elites of the Purple Dragon Knights, in order to find them. I think they came from that way, and they point to the direction of where you are hearing it.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna like drag myself there.
All right.
On our
You
way.
get before you leave, Anea, who is also with you, at this point, she says, "Can I come?
No,
Why?"
I don't even know who you are.
She's kind of confused, and then the guard says, "Don't worry, we'll protect her. Just make sure you get back before sundown."
I hobble off, senile old man style.
Okay. It takes you a while
Someday I
as
will
you get
remember that.
as you get closer and closer to the sound. You realize that like the sounds of combat slowly over, and what you see as you appear beyond the forest, you see Banther praying to a pile of corpses. And you see Rico right next to him as well. But you don't see your buddies Axius or Ichabod.
So I don't say anything to him. I reach up and I say, "Hello, Rico," and then as I get right behind him and like give him a pat on the back with my incredibly gangly fingers that definitely look like they've seen better days. It might be like a zombie hand. What are we doing?
Made my pants a little. It's cool.
Giving the sentient corpses their last rites before we head into the cave with Axius and Ichabod.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Are you done?
I would say so with your interruption at the end here. I'm not sure how far they have gotten. We must follow suit. They might be in danger.
Well, lead on, good sir. I don't know where we're going.
Old man, you almost just died just now. I hope you realize.
Some people say I look dead anyway, so I guess it wouldn't be too far off from the truth.
It's a good thing to have you back, Spencer. All right.
You're
Now,
not that old. You don't look a day over 120.
Oh, wow! I haven't been 120 in 400 years!
I'm gonna
Okay.
give you some ginkgo biloba.
all right. Surprise map. Click on that Alba Rodeo link.
Oh, what? We're getting maps.
Yeah, you're getting a map. Surprise. Click on it.
I don't like this. I don't like what this insinuates.
Click on that. So click on
I
that Alba
refuse.
Rodeo link. Let me know when you guys are in.
Where are you
Yep.
linking it?
I'm linking
Let's
it
type
in
in
the
the
Dead Realms
password
text
again.
chat. You shouldn't need a password. So,
I
'cause I
like
made
how
it
you made the
password-less.
Rico token small.
oh hell yeah! It's a halfling, bro. So let me know when everyone's in. So I may continue.
Brilliant.
At this point, it should be. At this point, you guys should change the playlist to the next one, which should be Cave Bomb Begins. So click on that if you haven't clicked on it yet, and just repeat that until further notice. All right. So is everyone in?
I'm in.
You're in? Okay.
I'm
Everyone
in,
else
yeah.
in? All right, cool. So here's what happens. You,
Yes.
Axius, Ichabod, you guys went in first with Cyrus. You guys went in, and there is a light that beams into the cave before eventually it goes into darkness, and usually your dark vision will kick in. And that is the case here. Your dark vision kicks in as you get closer and closer to the cave, and the same thing goes with you, Banthor, Rico. Varen, you kind of use Banthor as kind of like a guide because you can't see in the dark.
I'm
But-
also gonna have to use him as a guide.
Oh yeah. So like the Banthor and Rico is slowing you down.
I've just got him by the hands, like I'm like a parent leading his two children.
Right. Ichabod and Axius, you keep going and going. At this point, you're in 60 feet worth of cave. And at this point, you realize that your dark vision is not great as it was. It seems like this cave is even darker than usual. So your dark vision is basically limited to 30 feet. And this is what you see in front of you currently. And so, while
Wait.
you're trying. Yeah, so.
Everyone's because
so-
my dark vision is 120, so
Oh,
it
your dark
gets
vision is
limited-
120. So yours is half, so it's 160. I'll adjust it in a sec. But to kind of caught up, while you guys are trying to figure out, yo, what's going on? My dark vision is working. Banthor, you run into your compatriots.
Right, what do you folks see? What are we missing?
At this point, Cyrus says, "Let me just pull out a torch. Give me a second." And then
I
he'll
would
pull
not
out a
recommend
torch.
that.
I can't see, and it seems like your halfling friend and the old man, it seems, can't even see either. As he sees you kind of guiding both of them.
Yes, and while the creatures that may reside in here can see, if we light a torch or cast the lights cantrip, we are a giant beacon.
Well, if weird can't, only half of us can see in the dark. He looks at both Banthor, Ichabod, and Axius. The other half cannot. Half of us are blind. That means half of us are not able to do our capable abilities.
And when we get to the point where we need light on the battlefield, I will toss a stone with the light cantrip on it in the center so that you will be able to see.
Make a persuasion check. The first
roll
roll
of
of
the
the night,
session.
y'all. Let's go. See if you could convince this elite guard to not do his tactics.
13.
13. He's kind of half and half on it. He's like, I see your point, but to be honest, I think we should put it to a vote. There's 6 of us, and clearly we already know you and I vote. So what about you all? As he kind of gestures to everyone else.
All of those in favor of stealth, raise your hand.
I'm with Banthor.
So am I.
Very well. But do know this, Banthor. We will go this in stealth, but you 3 would have to lead us on, as we can't see. I'll protect these 2 in the back, but it is up to you to lead us.
I have no problem with that. And I will bend over and grab a stone from the ground just to have prepared, and I'll keep that in my shield hand.
Okay. So Axius, as I
Mhm.
update the fog of war, this is your extent of your vision. Everyone else could basically only see, and I'll draw a line here. As far as dark vision, for the rest of you, you can only see up to this line. Axius, you could see further.
Got it.
Yep. So that is what you all see. What do you like to do?
I'm gonna stealth 5 feet at a time.
Okay. Stealth check first off.
Should we all roll stealth?
If that's the consensus of the group, everyone should roll a stealth check.
10. Dang it. Let's do a group roll. Nope.
I'll roll
Also
for
10.
Cyrus.
Not much better.
He gets disadvantage because of his plate mail, so I'll take the lowest of the 2.
I got a 7.
So 10, which
It's
isn't good.
17.
Cyrus got a 13.
Maybe I should be using the dice catapult? Question mark.
It's up to you, bro.
Perfect for stealth rolls.
But the viewers won't see your roll.
Yes.
Viewers need to see, man. I gotta keep it honest.
Exactly, man. So okay, so we got a 10. We got a
I
13.
will make sure that they see me roll.
All right. So here's what happens.
That was much better. It's a 19 on the die.
All right. So here's what happens. Would you guys like to move? By the way,
What's up?
would you guys like to move? By the way, before I do anything else.
Going to move here.
Okay.
So what do I see now? 60 feet of dark vision.
I'll get you in a sec. I just gotta make some adjustments here. So here's what happens. Fog of War.
I have my
Let's
light
make-
crossbow out, by the way.
That's fine. All right. So here's what happens. Bellathor, you wake up to the sound of clattering of armor. You were right next to your small campfire, resting for the night, until you realize that there's a group probably nearby, and you have dark vision, I believe. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You see a tiefling, a half-elf, another half-elf, and it seems like there's more people coming from the back as you wake up, as you hear the sounds of armor clattering in the distance.
Do I see him?
You do see him at this point, but he sees you first. Would you like to do anything beforehand, Bellathor?
I'm going to get up from where I was lying down. I'm going to shout, "Oi! Over here! This way!"
Who are you?
A sign of recognition crosses Banthor's face. Is that you, my good man?
Hey, Diz!
Axius, this is my old friend Bellathor. A fellow cleric. We will be in good hands.
So I'm just gonna walk over here then. Right next to Bellathor and introduce myself, if that's the case, if this is who we're gonna trust out here.
All right, introduce yourself.
My name is Axius. What are you doing in this cave by yourself? Did you not know there were undead outside?
Lad, not knowing they're undead is like claiming you're blind when your eyes work.
My
I'm a
eyes
cleric.
work and I'm blind.
These
I
ones
Can
were
you see right now?
these ones were guarding the cave specifically with purple eyes. Do you know anything about that?
Sorry to say I don't.
Insight checking.
Inside check, sure.
Insight check everyone knew you come across.
By the way, Varen, you can move your token on this. So
That's 13.
13. Bellathor, you're telling the truth, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Have you been further in these caves yet?
Nope. Just got here, actually. Sitting down to rest. You can join me if you'd like. Or if you're continuing on, I'm sure I can make it with you.
You said you just got here?
Well, just relatively speaking. I sat down to rest for a while, but other than that, yeah, I haven't been here all too long, all things considered.
I turned to
Rico.
Panther. Like, you're vouching for this.
Yes, we go way, way back. We've known each other for a very, very long time. Actually, it's a very funny story about how we met. It was at a bar.
But think about it for a second. This would have to imply that Beatrice passed him while he was sleeping, and then created the undead to guard the cave. This make it make sense to me, Banthor, please.
Cyrus will join in saying, yes, explained it quite well how someone was able to pass the dwarf's ears. Exactly, especially this close to the entrance.
Well, Bellathor, have you any drink on you?
Anymore, I haven't. Finished it all myself. As per usual.
Rico's, because we're not quite in line of sight, he's gonna turn and address the wall. Just be like, "Hi, I'm Rico. Good to meet you."
Bellathor, you see a halfling just speaking to a wall.
Oh, you have point. Closer this way. Follow me voice. You're facing a wall right now. Can't really hear what you're saying from way over there.
Hi.
I will take Rico by the shoulder and just kind of move him around.
Introduce
Hello.
myself again.
Just gonna find a wall and just sit down and just think about what I just heard.
Sure. Ichabod, would you like to do anything while this conversation's going on?
Well, I'm trying to see what I can see where I'm at.
Okay. Let me just reveal more of the
You
map.
know,
1 second. So you have dark vision of 60, so you can see about 30 feet.
yeah.
Okay, so you can see as I make this. 1 second. Fog Tools is being iffy right now.
Is it possible that there are two entrances?
Given that I believe Ichabod is trying
That's what you see,
to
Ichabod.
see where this other half of the passage goes, it is entirely possible that Beatrice went that way and Bellathor was overlooked in her hurry.
Then explain the undead that was guarding the cave.
I understand your skepticism, however, I trust Bellathor with my life. We have been in many fights, and he has saved my neck as I have saved his.
I have
The
saved
undead,
yours.
and I have also saved yours.
I've never come close to dying.
Apparently, I have, but I don't remember it.
Claiming
Hey,
you've
wait,
never
to
come
see
to
if I
death is
hear
claiming
anything.
you've never fought a battle.
Looking at
Make a
Baron,
perception
and
check, Ichabod.
Okay.
Huh?
Make a perception check, Ichabod.
Alright. Let me find
Continue your conversation, y'all.
I was going to say, looking at Baron, and then once again, not realizing I'm speaking to him in Giant.
Okay.
Just
23.
ask him exclusively in Giant. Exactly how many days do you need to sleep between battles?
I'm particularly old, so 14, maybe.
Just stay so far in the back lines then. Please. As
All right.
far away from the battle as possible.
Ichabod, based on your perception check of a 23, first off, you see basically the surrounding area. Secondly, you hear, let me give a highlight too. You hear a bunch of growls going around this general direction, like coming from here.
Yeah.
You also hear like like seems like panting, like snarl growling coming from further away, like in this general direction here.
I turn around and look at him like, ladies, prepare to dance. Then I turn
Bellathor,
back.
will you be joining us in this battle?
I start looking around for ladies in the cave, like, where I haven't seen a woman in so
I
long.
mean, you
Like, it's just-
people, come here. We're going to
In
fight.
so long, you killed Aenea's mother. That wasn't a long time ago.
All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead, move your
Right up
tokens.
next to Ichabod.
Was that after you widowed her?
Yes. Your
Okay.
point.
It's not
Now,
bad for
lad,
a widower.
can you tell what beasties we're fighting?
They sound like undead.
Ooh, this will be fun.
I'll actually move over here. I gotta get
Okay.
ready to toss a light stone as soon as I see a zombie.
Okay. So
I'm gonna scoot
just
here.
move, just confirm your spots for me, and then I'll adjust the fog as you confirm your spots.
Well, if that's where Banter is going to move up to, I'm going to move up here right next to him.
Okay. Okay.
Right
All right.
there.
Let me move Cyrus. Boom. He's right there. All right. Let me adjust the fog real quick. Give me a moment, please. By the way, stream, if you want to use this amazing program, check out Owlbear Rodeo. It's a free browser. You could basically put whatever picture you want and whatever tokens you want, and the fun goes from there. And then you can use this amazing fog tool as well. So we just adjust the fog real quick.
Tell them about
Okay.
how if you save a map, it saves as a picture and you can share it everywhere and people can use it in their own Owlbear Rodeo map
Exactly.
creation.
And plus it saves locally. So like if for some reason exit out or want to go back to it the next time, it'll save all your progress. Which is cool if you're doing like big maps and whatnot. Also, I messed up on the fog in there. 1 second.
Unlike
Okay.
Banthor's character art.
Okay, so here's what you see. As you guys move and take positions and prep whatever, you see that the cave gets a little bit narrower and narrower. You do see a path that goes to this direction. At this point, the growls get a little louder, like sounds like a sound of struggling. Other than that, I want everyone but Axios making perception checks. For Rico Varen, you have disadvantage because you don't have dark vision.
Wait,
Axius.
but I have a 60-foot dark vision range. Why wouldn't
Oh
see
yeah,
us-
you don't have to make the check because I'm gonna tell you after they roll. So
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, wait, hold on. So we do that.
because you have better dark vision.
Perception
So
check.
I rolled a
Perception.
22.
nice.
Perception.
Also, just for clarity's sake, how tall is this cave? Just so I can know.
It is 20 feet.
Asking for a friend.
It's 20 feet. And each square is 5 foot.
It's 20 feet tall. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Amazing.
It's not a
That's a-
claustrophobic cave.
It's
At
a
least not yet.
13 perception.
Okay.
10 perception.
Okay. So Axius, you along with Varen, did you roll with disadvantage? Because
Yeah, it was an 8.
Oh, okay.
I
I do
rolled
see it.
twice. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So let me see here. We check your perception checks. Yeah, so Ichabod, and really Ichabod and Axius. Axius, you see this because you just have general better dark vision than everyone else. And Ichabod, what you see, let me change the color on this just to fit the theme. Here it is. You see a pair of glowing eyes, like going back and forth, like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. None of y'all, the rest, others who failed did not see this. So the only people that see this is Ichabod and Axius. The rest of you are just looking around the general cave.
I don't see what it is because my dark vision. Is it 30 feet right here? Or would I be seeing more of the cave?
Well, you see more of the cave because you just have overall general better dark vision than everyone else because you're a tiefling and you pick up some feats.
So do I see what the eyes are? Is what I'm asking. I
Yeah,
guess.
you see the purple eyes going back and forth in this general direction here. You see,
But I don't see
multiple
what it
pairs of
is.
eyes.
I don't see what the eyes are attached
You don't
to.
know
right?
what it is. You see a pair of glowing eyes going back and forth, basically in this direction. Like I said, you know that something's there, but you don't know what it is exactly. But you could probably guess what it is.
What do
We are not alone. There are more guarding further down. Just get ready to fight our way through.
I'm gonna shoulder my crossbow and aim in the completely wrong direction.
I'm going to take
Sure.
my tail and just completely redirect them, just straight forward.
Okay.
Immediately use my tail to just navigate him to point in the right direction.
Okay.
I'm
Shall
glad this has
I-
become a thing.
Shall I toss the stone of light now?
If we're getting ready for a fight, it's probably a best idea, Cyrus says as he preps his weapon.
I look at Cyrus and say, just ready your magic missiles. And I look at Banther and say, whenever you're ready.
Let there be light. And I toss the stone out towards the general direction.
Okay, just
Being
make a
bold.
dexterity check for me.
Killing me, dude. I'm rolling like crap.
Wait.
He rolled a 1.
You didn't use the catapult? If there's one time.
I
Use
just
the
keep getting
catapult.
13s.
13. That's the magic number. So
Apparently so.
throwing a rock.
I prefer to
You.
have it like right. In fact, where is the little highlight tool again?
It's like picture of a comet on the side. So you where would you like to generally throw it? Just show me the direction.
Like right around here, as much as I
Okay.
can.
Okay. You don't get there, but you get to like right around here, just at the edge. How big does light produce light?
Light is a very nice cantrip. That
Oh, it is.
That
produces-
produces.
Mhm.
It sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light in it for additional 20 feet.
Okay, so what, 40 feet basically?
40-foot light, yeah.
So
So it's
1
an
second.
80-foot diameter because it's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, so 5.
I'm
10.
illuminating a big part of this.
Oh yeah. So let's see. So your rock lands here, and from this point, I would like everyone to roll initiative while I adjust the fog.
All right. Chat,
5,
I'm gonna need you to keep
10,
keep me honest
15.
here. So I'm gonna tip my
20,
camera down so you can watch the dice catapult at work,
5, 10.
possibly without
10, 20. All right, that's what your light produces. Just in a general area. Let me just get the sides here because reflective light is a thing. So this
We're
is
in
how
a
much.
cave.
So this is what you see, and now that you throw your light stone, you can see a lot more clearer of what the cave actually is. You look around, and you see that this cave was probably makeshift into something serving a greater purpose. As you see a bunch of, basically for the most part, just like at this point, tattered papers all over the ground throughout most of the cave. Other than that, you guys get the feeling that this used to be some kind of laboratory of sorts, which is weird, and a cave. That being said, you also see 5 purple glowing-eyed zombies, and they're glowing this bright purple color. I want everyone to make perception checks now, because something else happens as well.
So my initiative would be an 18.
Okay, let me just get my pencil.
I have a 10 initiative, and I rolled 13 on perception.
Okay,
Teen on my perception.
Banthor and Bellathor. That's going to be a problem later.
And this is why we
Alright.
do it. That's
One
a
hell of
20
a roll.
perception for the win.
Okay.
So I got 11 initiative and a 21 perception.
All right, 11 initiative, 21 perception.
Are we
Answer.
That's
rolling
why I-
new perception?
Yeah, just make a new perception check. Axios, what'd you roll for initiative?
10.
Banthor.
18.
Okay. Rico.
14 initiative, 16 perception.
Okay. Varen.
13 initiative, 11 perception.
Okay. Ichabod.
14 for the initial and 15 for the perception.
Okay. Now let me roll for Cyrus. By the way, just so that we don't reroll initiatives throughout the rest of the combat, we're just going to keep the same initiative order just for the sanity's sake. So let me roll for Cyrus's initiative. Okay, so he gets a 9. And then just the general bad guys. They rolled very low. So they just write down
It's always
the order.
nice.
It is always nice. And just write down initiative, folks. At this point, for the players, you should just switch to the zombie combat music. Rico and Ichabod, which one of you would like to go first? As you both rolled the same initiative.
Ichabod,
I'll
would
let
you like to
Rico
go?
go first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Get him, Rico.
All right.
All right. So luckily, because of light, none of the non-dark vision players don't have disadvantages on their attacks, nor can they move half speed. So now you guys could basically have full range of your actions.
Light is also for an hour. It's not concentration.
Oh, I am aware. So
I want to be sure.
okay. So based on the people who've passed the checks, you guys hear some like, there's a bright light. You hear a female voice. Oh, there's a bright light over there. Someone's here. And you hear another voice. You guys directly saying, then come. We must hurry and prep. And you guys hear shuffling in the back.
Do we recognize the female voice?
You do. You get the feeling Beatrice might be in this cave.
Now, before we move on, everyone in favor of calling her Bitchatrice, say aye.
I'm
Wait,
making
did I
sure
hear that? Did I hear that for perception?
whoever rolled basically an 18 or higher passed.
Okay,
So
so I did.
Hey,
No.
I
'cause
heard it.
this was far away.
I did
So
too. I'm
Bellathor
gonna
did too.
believe it, though.
Did
One
you relay that
second.
information, Banthor?
Oh yes,
Oh, good.
I
No,
will
right.
relay with she is close and has a companion. They are deeper in the cave.
Which direction?
DM.
Give me a second. I'm making adjustments in the fog. You guys hear, coming from like this general direction far away.
How far?
Quite, you can't quite tell, basically you hear it coming from this general direction, and that it is generally far away.
Within 120 feet. Okay, so
Basically, I'm just making adjustments in the fog because you guys casted light. So just give me a moment here, y'all.
ruining the DM's plans
Oh,
already.
I'm
you
not.
have-
You're
you
not
have
ruining
no
the plans.
idea.
You're just making them a little bit more better. So just do
A
this.
little more
here.
better.
Better for
Yes.
who?
Mhm.
Lovely grammar.
All right. So
This is D&D. Grammar doesn't count.
this is the perfect time to look at your character sheets just to know what your characters are generally good at. Probably the best thing you guys could do right now. So make adjustments in
Oh,
the
I know what
fog
I'm
real
doing.
quick.
I'm just gonna double check my spell slots real quick.
Yep. Good time to know your abilities.
Yeah, let me
Yep,
check my
I'm not
spell
casting
slots.
anything.
Can I preemptively like? No, I can't do anything. I want to do something so bad.
Is it bad that every time Rico speaks and like lock and load like you just did, I keep thinking of the penguin Rico from the Penguins of Madagascar?
Probably
Kaboom!
similar height
Yes.
comparison.
You guys, I hate to break it to you, Rico is a penguin. Yeah, he's not a halfling.
Swerve.
penguin.
Rico's a penguin.
He's
So if you're
got a
you
penguin
got any
onesie.
dynamite over there?
Okay. So
Kaboom.
with your guys's, for the people who also have a 20 perception check, you see a bright purple light, and as it does, you hear it appear in this direction, and it kind of spreads real quick, but you do see 10 silhouettes of humanoid figures as that quick bright light appears. For those who basically made an 18 or higher. That being said, Banthor, you're first to act. What would you like to do?
I will use a free action to say there is more in the back where I heard Beatrice's voice. And I
Alright.
will move up 5, 10. Am I writing or is this?
That is writing. So
You're
to move
writing.
your token, you got to click on the hand.
I remember
on
we
hand.
had an issue with moving. So 5, 10, 15. And I take it that this token is like right here.
Yep, it is. Let me make those adjustments real quick.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
all in a nice little line.
Basically, they're walking back and forth. They're not in an organized line, but they're in this general vicinity. What would you like to do? You still got action, still got movement.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm going to try a thing and do my turn undead.
Yeah.
Okay, wisdom save, right?
Yep.
Okay, so here's what happens. Usually, regular zombies would just have regular rolls. However, because these zombies are imbued with some different form of magic, they get advantage on this roll. So let me roll 2D. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want to roll 2d20s. I want to roll 2 separate ones. So we'll just ignore that roll. So that's the first roll. You have advantage. What's the DC, by the way?
I am trying to find that again. Where's my PHP? It's right here.
What's the DC? Could be important.
Oh, it's very important. Give me one. I'm not sure if it's my spell casting or what.
It's usually it would be your spell DC, unless it says it specifically. Because they rolled.
This
Hey.
spell is
This is why everyone cracks the rule books.
Wisdom saving throw. If
Of. Okay, so for now, just
it
say.
doesn't.
Do you want me to look at your
Well,
sheet on D&D
We'll
Beyond?
just say, just to keep it moving, it'll be the spell DC. I'll look it up for next game. So what's your spell DC? Because I don't think they pass. Definitely with a 9. So.
Yeah, they don't pass the spell.
All right. So turn
DC
undead.
of
They
14.
just walk away, right?
Yep. They have
Alright.
to They have to, if the creature fails to save throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. It must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as they can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
It also cannot take reactions.
Okay, that's pretty good because they have
For its-
reactions.
Yep.
Um,
For its
so
action, it can only use the dash action or try to
Gotcha.
escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
and they have to move 30 feet, right?
Yep. And
that's-
if there's nowhere to move, they can use the dodge action.
Okay. What is the range of that?
Feet.
30
30.
feet.
So they will all. So describe to me how
And-
you cast this, basically channel divinity.
I bear my tombstone-shaped shield,
Mm-hmm.
and with the Ankh necklace as my holy symbol, I press it against it and say, "Leave, or this will be yours."
The creatures, the glowing eyes aren't going as you see like their rotting teeth and shit. So they'll
And it's
probably do
30
so.
feet of me, so if I keep moving forward, it stays with me for the minute.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now is that immediate or on their turn?
It is on their turn that they have
Okay.
to move
Rico,
away.
you're up. You see Bantha present his holy symbol and it seems to have done something. What would you like to do? You could see all of this now, so what would you like to do?
I'm gonna shoot the middle one with a crossbow, or try to.
Okay.
It's a 10 to hit.
Would you mind shooting? Hang on.
This is all in the moment, so.
This one, away from me, not the one that's right next to me.
I said what I said.
All right. Attack roll.
Love you
What did
too,
you roll?
Rico.
10.
That definitely hits him. Roll your damage, buddy.
Oh, shit.
And that one is no longer turned.
Mm-hmm.
6 points piercing.
Nice. 6 points of piercing. You shoot your arrow through it, and as it does, it lands in its stomach, goes. It seems to resist the effects of your turn undead, and it screams at you like with its glowing purple eyes at this point pulsing at you. It doesn't do anything to you because I don't think it still can do reactions, but that's how I'm gonna rule it. So at this point, let me just mark them not undead. So I'll just mark all the other ones as turned undead by using this blue shading.
Did
Oh, you
we
can't really
fight
see
some
that.
of these last session?
Yep.
Okay.
I
So
believe
they
these
have
are the
a
purple
spell
ones that are
effect.
sentient. The blindness, yes.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
So they have a reaction where if you do melee damage to them, they will shine their eyes. You make a dex save. If you fail, you're blind till the end of your next turn.
Oh, lovely.
That is what you guys know. So
Ooh.
all of them have this like, I don't know if the viewers could see it, but they have the shading to indicate that's the one's turn undead. So this middle one is unaffected by it, but it took some damage. Would you like to move, Rico? You can move anywhere you want now, or do any bonus actions.
I'd like to get behind Axios and bonus action hide.
Sure. Make a stealth check. Meanwhile, Ichabod, what would you like to
19.
do? Sure, you're hidden. Ichabod, what would you like to do?
I will move up to here, right
Uh-huh.
by Banthor,
Yep.
right in front of the one that's not turned anymore.
Uh-huh.
I will swing at him
All right. Attack roll.
with my longsword in the main hand. Ooh, a 10.
A 10 will hit. Roll damage.
D8 plus 6.
These are beefy zombies
That's
too.
7 points.
7 points of damage. Okay.
And with
One-
my offhand short
Oh,
sword,
whoa.
because I have
Don't
two
go.
weapons.
Hold
Oh,
up.
okay,
Don't go
alright,
too fast,
alright.
cowboy. I'll just look up turn undead real quick for
Like
the
blindness
reaction.
They have a reaction if they are no longer affected by turn undead.
Okay.
Oh.
So it will use this reaction. As it takes the slash from your longsword, it goes and it glows this bright, pulsing purple color. I would like for you, Ichabod, to make a dex saving throw.
I don't have to do this?
See. Let me just read up this ability here.
18.
Yeah, you would have to do it. So any creature in front of 5 feet of it. So you make a dex save, Panther. 18, you succeed, Ichabod.
I'm probably going to regret doing this. I'm going to end up blinded, but
What'd you roll?
Yep, I'm blind. I rolled a 6.
So, this creature shines its bright purple eyes. Ichabod, you managed to dodge out of the way real quick. Banthor, however, didn't realize that it affects him as well. So you are blinded until the end of your next turn. It does not cause a check for your turn undead, so that is good. But it blinds you.
Once it's active,
Now,
it's active.
Yep.
Just like light.
You may continue with your attacks, good sir.
18 and 5 is 23.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
9 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
9.
And this is with your... Oh, 9 points of damage. My apologies. And this is with what? Your short sword?
Yeah.
You cut him with your short sword. Guts is spilling out of the slash that you did to it. It's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty hurt. It goes... "Ah!" And it actually looks, surprisingly enough, in comparison to the other zombies you've encountered, it looks concerned for its well-being. So that is your turn, good sir?
Yeah.
Watch us actually have a chance to like communicate and avoid combat with these things, and we're just gonna keep slaughtering them.
Varen, you are up. You see Ichabod and Banthor in combat. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna old man walk a little bit. Hold on, I gotta get the current to move.
So if you click on the hand, that's basically
Yep.
your move. So yep. So you move there.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna cast fairy fire right here.
All right. Where?
Can you see where I'm highlighting?
10 feet
right-
behind
Yeah, he's
Right
up.
here.
the zombie to my right.
Okay. So you want to cast it in that general area?
Yep. So it'll be a 20-foot cube.
20-foot
And this is
cube.
the center part here.
Okay. Let me just draw a cube here. Let me just make this color. What color would you like this cube to be?
Bright pink.
Bright pink.
Well,
Alright,
I think it's just
this is the
And
closest-
I get pink.
This is the closest pink that I'm gonna get. So in that general vicinity, right?
Yeah.
Like right-
Well, it's
like
that
right
it's
here?
emanating from. No. I drew it exactly where I want it.
Gotcha.
10 feet
All
behind
right.
the one on the first left.
Okay, I got you. So let me just draw this cube here. That's fog. Cube. Boom. I don't know what you could see that. What save do they have to make?
That's not where I put it.
Not where you put it. So it's like more back, right?
And
I got
10 feet
And it's
behind.
also only a 10-foot cube
Ah.
right there.
Gotcha. Okay, I can hook you up with that. Let me just erase this. 1 second, y'all. So to clarify, part of it's gonna be that's the center point, correct?
Yes, that's the center point, and
Okay.
it's 4 cubes into like width.
Within the center point. Right. Let me just move. And which general direction? Up, down, left, right.
So it's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, I got you.
Just around that. Yep.
All right, so 5,
So
10,
4x4 cube.
15.
You'll
Okay.
be getting out to here.
Keep in mind, some of it's hidden because you cannot see it.
Nope, we can't see it because anything that's in it is emitting dim light. If I fail a dex save of 11.
If they fail a dex save of 11, okay.
Yep.
So
They really gotta trip and fall over his own
Alright.
his old bones.
okay. All right.
And as they remain on it, they're gonna have to, as long as it persists, they have to take it.
They succeed. Whatever's in it. So you get the feel. So like you cast it, and nothing appears.
Are there any objects in there though?
There is some debris. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I could because they're highlighted, right?
Yes.
Basically. Okay. So let me just reveal some objects to you. So that's revealed. That's revealed. 1 second here. Okay. 1 second. Okay, I'm not gonna draw it. I'm just gonna reveal the square. Boom. Those are the objects that you see that are revealed, that are highlighted.
But
that
those
you can...
objects all are emitting 10 feet of dim light. So if they're within that light, we also can see them.
Okay. So you do not see any creatures in this 10-foot light. Basically. You do not see any creatures. You don't see any shadows in the distance. You just see these basically tall debris that is about 15 feet in height. Just there. You don't see any shadows or anything else like that.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, that being said, would you like to do anything else, Cancer?
Nope, that's it.
Next, Bellathor. Your first time up, buddy. What would you like to do? You see some objects highlighted. What would you like to do, bud?
Well, first I was looking through the compendium and I found the channel divinity for the turn undead.
Mhm.
When you use such an effect from this class, the DC equals your cleric spell save DC.
Yep, I figured. Alright. Cool beans. That being said, what would you like to do?
All right. Now that that's sorted, one right in front of Ichabod is so 5, 10. Damn, my short little legs. Let's see.
The Curse of a Dwarf.
Yes, the curse of a dwarf.
This is why we use Long Strider with Colt.
Indeed. Is that the cast?
But because you're a cleric, you do know 4 out of the 5 are turned undead except for the middle one. That is what you know as a cleric.
Yeah. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sign up right here, and
Okay.
I am going to cast Magic Weapon.
Alright. On.
Magic Weapon manifests a magical weapon and is a bonus action to cast. So
Okay,
I'm casting it
gotcha.
right here in this square.
Magic weapon? Don't you mean spiritual weapon then?
Or yeah, spiritual weapon. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Okay. So we just
they're
put
both
a weapon token.
right next to each other. So yeah,
Alright. Where are you placing it?
right here in this square.
Okay. And it's like a medium size, basically, right? Let me make this guy-
It's just a weapon, so
Okay.
whatever size.
So
you
we'll
want
say
it.
it's about that size. So actually, it would be a little bit bigger. I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. There we go. So it appears. A magical weapon appears behind him. What does it look like?
It's a giant glowing warhammer.
Ichabod, you see a giant glowing warhammer appear right behind this zombie you're attacking.
And
And
you
then
can also attack with it.
Yep, with your bonus action. So go ahead, bud.
So I
Attack.
can.
Do it.
Oh yeah. So let's see. Oh, come on.
That hits him. Zombies are easy to hit.
Yeah, but I almost hit that 17 for a dirty 20. That made me so happy.
So roll damage.
Pretty sure that weapon is a 1d8 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, man.
How much?
Damn.
How
That's
much damage?
It's 2 damage.
Oof. Okay. It
Yeah.
has to be a 2 because
First
it's
damage, mind
undead.
you.
Its undead fortitude ability activates. So when it would be reduced to 0 hit points, I roll a d20. If it beats the damage, it stays alive. If it doesn't, it dies.
Yep. Damn.
Come on, that one.
And with a 16, definitely will survive. So this warhammer cracks down, breaking some collarbones of this zombie. However, it still somehow just managed to stay alive, going, just growling at you and Ichabod and crew. Is that it,
Damn.
good sir?
Oh, yeah.
Axios, you're up.
Got it.
Is there any way that Bellathor and I can occupy the same exact space?
If he was a halfling, yes.
So I can't even if he's a dwarf?
Mm-mm.
He kind of took my spot. That's the only spot I can actually do anything. That's
I mean,
great.
if we, well, I'm planning to move 1 square forward when my rotation comes back around to me.
That's going to be
Although,
too
if
late.
the camera allows you, you could also put it on my shoulders.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Can I occupy the same space as a giant if I turn into a giant as he is?
So if you go, so what is your intended purpose? Like, what are you trying to do?
I can't reach the zombie without being with my pike without being in the same spot that Bellathor is in.
Okay, so like you can, so you're capable. You guys are capable of like fighting to where like you don't have to hit each other unless like, for instance, you're blind and stuff like that. So if you want to just go behind Bellathor, in giant form and get into range, you could most certainly do that.
So I can only do it in giant form is what I'm asking.
Because you're basically about 90 feet away based on your general location. So unless you turn to the giant, which will help you occupy more space, that's basically how you're going to have to do it.
Okay,
Quick-
that's fine. I am
Quick-
just gonna stand behind Banthor here and do a perception check more down the cave.
All right, so I'm just going to make you big because of your giant size.
I'm not turning giant. I'm not doing that
Ah,
instead.
You're
That's
just
what
okay. All right, so what's your movement speed?
30.
30. So okay, so go back to your original location. Let me measure this real quick, just to be sure. Okay, so you're right here. You are 85 feet away, based on the ruler of Algar Rodeo. So if you want to get, so you could really only get
Wait,
to.
85 feet from what?
Oh wait, hold on. My apologies.
Yeah, the scale
I'm dumb.
isn't right.
The scale is messed up. That is why. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you could definitely make it up too. Behind
That
him.
should
Yeah.
only be
So like you could
25 feet.
occupy. Yeah, so you could occupy space to where you could like maneuver your weapons and attack, unless it's like behind cover and whatnot. But you have reach, so you can definitely let's see here 5, 10. So yeah, you could definitely like move into the same space and attack them. That's fine. You just can't stop in the same space.
Okay, so I'll just end up behind Banthor after I attack the zombie that everyone else has been attacking then.
Yep. So you move behind him and you stab with your pipe.
That's an 8.
That doesn't hit.
That's fine. So
It do-
I'm just
So you try to maneuver and you try to do the spike. You manage to pass through, luckily not poking Ichabod, but unfortunately because of the cluster, you're unable to reach it.
that's fine. I'll just end my turn. Do I see anything further down because I have a 60-foot dark vision range?
Okay. So let me just see here. You're making me doing my work, but it's fine. So 1 sec here. Let me just measure stuff here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. You're getting to this point. So here's what happens. As you look, usually your dark vision would kick in. Obviously, it's like half dark vision. So you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Surprisingly enough, you get the feeling that as you get deeper and deeper into this cave, it gets darker because your dark vision only allows you to basically see. And I'll extend it like right here because this is your field of vision. But your dark vision only goes up to here. So you get the feeling that as you go deeper and deeper, the cave gets darker and darker.
So it goes from 60 to 30 now? Holy crap.
Yep. So
Alright.
it's getting supremely darker and darker. All right. Cyrus's turn. He will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll get to here as his movement speed. And he can't really do much. So he will cast, well, before he casts Magic Missile, he'll says, so the center one's the only one affected, right?
I don't know. Just keep attacking the one that everyone else has.
Very well. He'll cast Magic Missile using a level 1 spell slot. He'll send all 3 darts to it. I'm just going to roll 3d4 plus 3. Roll.
Auto hits for the win.
Yeah, auto hits for 11 damage. The zombie has to be an 11 or more.
So I have a quick question. I can't remember if this is in the rules or not, but are we playing with altered rules for
We are.
Undead Fortitude? Okay.
So like Undead Fortitude, basically for the most part, if it would die to 0 hit points, it has to roll to see if it beats the damage. It's just slightly altered. But luckily enough, Cyrus blows this zombie into a billion pieces as magic missiles, which basically looks like great swords, pierce this creature and stabs it to where it no longer stands. It is obliterated and dead. Is that your turn? Oh wait, that is Cyrus. I'm dumb. So Undead Fortitude, they will move back more. So, Varen, question. It's only the creatures and or objects that would be highlighted while you casted a spell, not while they're in radius, correct?
I'm pretty sure
those-
it's a concentrated ability, so it's every time that they're in it at their turn. Pretty sure.
Right.
It
Okay.
is upon entering. They have to make another dex save.
Okay. So, get dex
And they have
saves.
to they have to get at least 30 feet. They can only take the dash action.
They will be moving. Natural 20, so they will not be highlighted. So they go far, far, far away. So I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, and it will move that. Okay. 10. So maybe just make some adjustments because this is what would happen. So they are hidden beyond the fog, and they will use their reaction. They will use their action to dash as much as they can. You hear a bunch of as you see the glowing purple eyes slowly dissipate. You guys get the feeling that some of them might have hit walls as you hear a bunch of debris going on. Other than that, I want everyone to make perception checks.
All right, chat. You're gonna keep me sane. This is a +5.
14.
16.
It's a 9. Out.
That's a
Four.
natural 1, so that's a 6.
Dirty 20 for
4.
Baron.
No, it's not dirty 20. I'm disadvantage, aren't I? I rolled twice.
Well, you could see
Nope,
the light.
You're at plane, so you're within.
I thought they were out of. I thought they were out of light.
Well, they're out. This ain't for sight. This is for hearing.
Oh, okay. Well,
so-
then I got a 4 because that was the first one I rolled.
So,
I rolled at disadvantage.
anyone got above a 18?
I just got a 16.
Nope. Okay. All right. Continuing on. Let me just make some adjustments in the
Don't
fog.
worry about it.
Let me make some adjustments in the fog real quick. Fog of war. Sorry, it's taking a while, chat. When you're in fog of war, you gotta do stuff. Okay.
DM's got plans to kill us.
All right. Panther, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, considering I saw nothing except them moving, I'm going to 5, 10. Now, do I have to make the deck save too?
Or the
With the
Fairy.
fairy father?
I think it's any creature who steps into it, unless you fail willingly. So if you want, unless otherwise. So
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
25.
If you
okay.
want to remove the fog of war,
I will. I'm
I
working on
may or may
Oh, yeah.
not.
All right, I'm
move
working on
another
it. Just give me a
5
second. Just give me a second. So when you get there, you realize your dark vision is very limited. So now instead of having 30 feet of dark vision, you now only have 15.
A moment to go through my binder and look for
10.
fairy fire.
Okay, 1 sec. I'm doing this in a square, so I don't have to draw it out. I'm gonna reveal more. I'm
Man,
just
pretty
moving
sure
my
I have fairy fire.
I'm moving my
here.
camera here.
Do I,
5,
or
10.
do I not? No, that's dancing lights. What
Okay.
level spell is fairy fire again? Never mind, I got it. Any creature in the area has to make the deck saving throw.
5, 10, 15. Okay.
I think
So,
that's only when you cast it.
all right.
Is it only when you
So-
cast it? Because it's a concentration spell.
This is what you see.
Yeah.
This is what you see,
Concentrated on
Panther.
the creatures that are affected.
And objects.
If it's any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in a bright light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. So no, I'm not affected.
All right. Okay. This is what you see, Panther.
Spell books.
Anything else you would like to do?
That's all I see.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, it's only when the spell activates. So. All right.
I
Anything you'd
will
like to do? Want to ready
I'm going
actions? Would you
to-
like to?
use an item interaction to pick up a stone from the ground if there are any around me in this 5-foot
Oh yeah,
square.
definitely.
And I will hold my action for when everybody moves up to cast light on and toss the stone again.
Alrighty. Rico, you're up. Let's try to keep these turn goings because you guys are currently not in combat, so let's try to speed things up a bit.
Yeah.
So at the moment, you're not in combat.
Sorry, I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's fine. All right, Rico, you're up. What would you like to do on your turn?
15, 20, 25. Okay. That's how far I get with my dash.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna bonus action temporary hit points.
Okay. And that's how much range?
I think it's just Panther and I.
Yeah, it would just be us for the
Yep.
temp HP
All right,
because it's
roll
10.
for the temp.
9
Yep, roll for the
9
temp
temporary
HP.
hit points.
All right.
Do we still have the 10 temp HP from the last time?
I had
I
written
don't believe
down
they
that I had
stack
4,
anyway, regardless.
So, yeah.
They don't
Now you
stack
have
it.
9.
It's the highest one.
It's the highest one, so if you have 10, it would still be 10. A
I'm
green
gonna-
cloud emits.
I'm gonna say just for now because I don't remember if we'd never reset temp HP, so I'm just gonna say it's 9 and not 10.
It would be Ichabod's turn, but he is not present. We'll go back to him in a second. Varen, you are up.
Recast
Combat.
the fire.
All right, where?
I'm gonna recast it. Hold on. 20-foot cube emanating from this location. Let me get my pinger.
Okay.
Right here.
All right. And then the previous one goes away.
About here.
All right, then we'll just get rid of
I
the
would start
previous
moving
one.
up as well.
Yeah, just start moving up too. So like, because at this point you're no longer in combat, so like just erase that. Erase this here.
Right.
Right there, and you're casting it where? Just show me with the highlighter.
Sure. Let me pan my thing real quick.
Okay.
All right. So 20-foot cube, approximately like this location.
Okay. With the center point being like around here.
The center point being like right around here.
Cool. So
Hey, does
let's-
anybody need temporary hit points?
Am I
All right.
in this radius? Do I have to make a dex save?
No, you're not.
So there's here. 5, 10, 15. You said it's 20?
20-foot cube, yeah.
Trying for cube. Okay. Trying for a cube. All right. Let me make a roll here. And what's the DC? 11?
11, yeah.
Okay, that one failed. Now let me make a second roll. Checking stats here. And
You
what
want
kind of save
temporary
is
hit
it? A
points?
dex save? Wisdom save?
What's the question?
What kind of
I'm
save
sorry.
is it? What kind of
It's a
save is it?
dexterity save. Yeah.
Okay.
Dex.
So, here's what happens. First things first, let me move my camera here. This area, let me get my fog tool. There's an object amongst your area. This glows, revealing 2 of the purple zombies that have failed. Yep. That's what you see. You see 2 of these purple-eyed creatures still affected by the spell. And this
And the object you were talking about is that.
Yeah, it's irradiating. You do not see any other shadowy figures other than these 2 zombies here.
Are those the ones that were turned or not?
Those are the ones that are turned. So the one that you guys been attacking is the only one that unturned.
I didn't know if it was a new zombie that was further back.
Nope, these are the same zombies. So
Got it.
You may proceed.
Are there any other objects within that 20-foot cube?
Just that object. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So, Bellathor. Hold on, let me just see if Ichabod is here. Ichabod, you are here.
I'm
So
back.
what is your what is your turn, good sir?
5, 10, 15, 20.
Hold on, let me adjust. Let me adjust your vision, sir. You are still at 30 feet of dark vision from that. Actually, Yeah, you are close to the line. So you are only have 15 as you move closer, Ichabod, you realize your dark vision's getting worse and worse. At this point you only see 15, but you don't need to have any more movement because this is what you see. You see 2 zombies, regular zombies it seems like, and you see one purple dye zombie that seems to be facing a wall. So this is what you see.
I see 2 others.
You see 2 others that do not glow a purple eye color.
Are they the green-eyed ones?
Nope, they're just regular zombies it looks like.
Alright. I yell back, I got regular zombies over here.
Then why are you yelling? I whisper.
See, that's only 20, right?
Yep, that's only 20. You have 10 feet of movement left.
But I
Let me
can't
just-
get up close enough to attack. So I'll wait and let them come at me. I hold my attack.
Okay, you're holding your action for attack. Also, you see like 2 silhouettes of 2 other zombies behind it. I'm just adjusting it to make it the squares appear. All right. So next it is Bellathor. What would you like to do? You see Ichabod mentioned there's zombies in his direction, and you also see these 2 purple zombies glowing. So they're glowing and they're running into walls. What would you like to do?
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing because in my head, I just see them auto running into a wall after someone passed them.
Like glitching and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bethesda.
Bethesda. The wall running Draugr. All right.
Right. What would you like to do?
10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm going to take that as my move action.
Uh-huh.
And then I can move my spiritual weapon with my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that range is it 60 feet to... I know it's 60 feet
feet.
past, but what's the movement for it? I can't remember. Is that also 60 feet or is that just 30?
Let me confirm because it's one of my prepared.
I'm going to
spells as
confirm
well.
that too. That's a great question.
Because I don't
That
want to screw that up. That's kind of a big thing.
It's up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature.
Oh, it's 20 feet of
But
movement?
It's 20 feet movement. Holy crap. Did they nerf it? Did that get updated or something?
20 feet. So yeah, you can move it up to 20 feet.
At this point, it's more worth just recasting it, in all honesty.
You could.
But that's valuable spell slots.
Yep.
It's got spiritual and magical weapon in terms of spells, so I mean...
It's up to you, bro.
Get this done.
What would you like to do?
Unfortunately, they're both concentration.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're both concentration, so in the end, I'm just going to recast this then. Because
Okay.
that way it eliminates that problem. So we can just use the same token, say
Yeah,
I...
just tell me
recast
where
it,
you want me to put it.
Then I'm going to recast it here. I'm
Okay.
going to have it attack the zombie right in front of it.
Do it.
Woohoo! 21!
Definitely hits. Roll your damage for me.
4 total damage.
All right. So regular zombies, Aaron, most of the time in this world, they usually have 1 hit point, but they have undead fortitude, so they have to beat 4 or more. Roll a 10. So you slam it with your warhammer, and it breaks more bones in comparison to the purple zombies, but it is still somehow just like still staying like.
Free action, I'm going to mumble to myself. Goddamn black magic.
Axius, you're up.
Perfect. Where's the stone that Banthor casts the light on? Or
It is. I have a prepared one in my hand. Otherwise, it is.
where's the first one? Where's the first one?
I believe it was like around where Varen is.
Yep,
Is it around me?
It's around Varen.
And
Somewhere
where's
over here.
Varen
Yep, it's
from
around
me?
Varen.
Varen is right here.
So
Like
did I just
15
walk behind
feet ahead
Varen?
of you.
All right. I'm gonna find that stone and I'm gonna throw it further down towards where the fairy fire is.
Okay, make a dex check for me.
I mean, that'll work, and I don't have to cast light on my
9. Dang it.
again.
9. All right, you throw a rock. Huh! you're kind of not used to like very shiny bright lights like in front of your eyes, so you manage just to plop it right here. So it's like in this area. But let me just reveal more stuff because light's different. And you said it's like 40 feet of light basically?
It's a 40-foot radius. It's bright light for 20, and then another 20 of dim light,
Okay, so 10,
which should technically
20,
also
30, 40. Yeah, I think it just
stand our
gets
dark vision.
up. Yeah, so it just gets up to basically. Let me get my highlighter here. Let me change colors because I don't want it to be the same color. I change it to yellow. It basically and because it's hitting a wall, it refracts, so it basically shows basically everything here.
I was just waiting for that nat 1 where you bean Varen in the back of the head.
So
Yeah,
this,
just
I see what we just did. All right, so I'm
Yep.
using the rest of my movement to get here. Do I see anything more?
You get there. Your dark vision is limited now. So it was 160, now it's 30. So 5, 10, 15. Okay, so 1 sec. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You do see more. Here's what you see. So this is, keep in mind, players, this is what Axios can see. You see what seems like to be 2 more glowing eye zombies right here. And then, other than that, I do need you to make a perception check for something else.
Everyone just Axios.
Just Axios, because he has superior dark vision.
Oh, dang
A
it,
10.
9.
This is, you only see an additional glowing eye zombie, and it seems like to be a silhouette behind it. That's all you see.
Okay. Did I use my action to throw the rock?
Nope, that's an item interaction.
Perfect. I am punch kicks. I'm going to do what I normally would do in character. I'm going to use my action to dodge, and that's my turn.
Okay. Cyrus's turn. He says, Ichabod, do you need help with those zombies?
Why are we screaming?
Because we can. Yes, come with me.
So 25, 30. Fuck, he can only get to that part. He's going to cast Magic Missile on these two. So one is going to get hit with 2 darts. One's going to get hit with 1. So let me just roll the 2 to the left. So 2d4. As magical greatswords come and pierce this zombie. That zombie has to beat a 7. Beats it with a 10. Now the one for the other one to the right. 3 has to be a 3. 13. So both of those zombies are still dead with magical great swords that still impale them that eventually disappear. And Cyrus then says, shit, well, it looks like these zombies are a bit more tougher than the other ones. So I think we're going to need more backup here. That's all he's going to do. Enemies go. So 5, 10, 15. It's going to attack Banthor. This one that is not affected by Great Turn Undead. It will miss. This one was not affected. It was further away.
Okay.
So but the zombie hits and you dodge out of the way. Next. Hello. I am also here. 10, 15, 20. Attacks Banthor because you're in front. That definitely hits. With a plus. Looking at stats. With a +5 to hit. So that definitely hits. Banthor, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a con save, or else you will be affected. Alternatively, you can take a -1 penalty to your AC to make it either a Dex or a Strength save instead.
It says a con save.
You can either make it a con save, or you can take a -1 penalty to your AC to make it a Dex or Strength save. So roll that dice and tell me which save you would like to make.
A con save would be better.
All right. See if you do well. You gotta beat a 10. So you got this. Roll that dice. What you roll there?
That is a 6 + 3.
Ooh. Okay. So here's what happens.
Bye,
Banthor.
Banthor. It's been
No,
nice knowing you
well,
guys.
he's not dead quite yet. So here's what happens. This zombie walks up to you. You, not realizing it, bites down on your flesh. And as you pull it away, you see that your flesh is having some similar effect to the one back at the farm or back at the farm. You have the infected condition. So here's what happens. You take a -1 to your max hit points after every rest. And on top of that, if you go down at any point, when you drop to 0 hit points, you will immediately turn into an undead unless something you do happens. So at this point, Panther, you are infected with the disease
Mark that as poisoned.
for now.
So I take a -1 to my max HP right
Max HP after every rest.
now? Okay.
After every rest. If that drops to 0 or if you fall down to 0 hit points, you instantly turn into a zombie. That means no death saving throws. So these zombies are going to run away because... Oh, wait. Make a concentration check, by the way, for turn undead.
There's no concentration.
There's no
for
concentration. It just lasts a minute. All right, cool.
Yep.
So 5, 10. So this zombie will run away. This zombie will run away into the darkness. All right. Next.
Is that one that's turned over by the normal zombies running any further, or is had
It's running further and further away. You just can't see this because it's running further away because it's fog of war. All right. So.
Well, I'm asking because you haven't moved the token. That's all.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna get to those zombies in a second. I'm also doing maneuvers in the dark here.
Oh, all right.
So one moment, please. Banther, Axius, Rico, and Varen, make perception checks.
$11.
8.
Okay.
Same as my con save.
Oof.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
using this
18.
nice shiny, like gray wavy looking die would fit the setting, and especially Banthor, but it's been rolling crap. So dice gel.
Toss in the garbage.
Dice gel.
Okay. You guys don't see anything suspicious.
Rolled an 18.
Oh, you did roll an 18. Okay. So Rico, you see what seems like to be shadows running. Let me just get mine. You see shadows seem to run in this general direction. Right here. You see 2 shadows running in this direction.
Which direction?
Right here. Like running down like
About how far away are they?
about 30 feet away, 35 feet away.
Nice.
All right.
In range.
You guys see a new foe. Hello, I am new. You see this weird creature. Let me just make it bigger. See this weird creature. It is not clearly a zombie. It is some kind of humanoid with glowing purple eyes, but it seems to have a mind of its own. And he says, "It's time to attack." And he will proceed. He will go over here, and he will make a ranged attack against Axius. He will use his ranged attack, Grave Bolt. D20 roll. Okay. That's a 19 to hit Axius.
I am going to use my Cloud Room reaction to redirect that to zombie in front of the spiritual weapon Warhammer.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. So he shoots. You see that he's like creating lightning in his hands, and he goes, "Eh!" And as he does, before this weird bluish lightning comes at you, you just redirect it to the zombie in front. The zombie will take 10 points of necrotic damage and has to make higher than a 10.
You know what that is? That's an Uno reverse card.
This zombie dies. So this zombie redirects, and this one gets electrocuted and dies.
It's not a reverse card. He learned from Uncle Iroh.
Yes. This creature then says, "Seems you're more clever than you thought," and will then disappear in the
No.
shadows.
He ran?
He disappears in the shadows. These things are really fast. Next, I'll do some more movements in the dark.
Hey man, it saw you performing like Uncle Iroh, and he was like, I don't want any of that.
Okay. Okay.
Gotta
Okay.
go through the belly.
Okay.
Since I held my attacks, can I get among that guy that just moved
Yep,
up?
you could just make your one attack because when you
Nice.
hell attacks, it's only one. So
Nice
make it with your longsword, bud.
It's time.
Oh boy.
23 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage.
11 points of damage.
All right, it has to beat an 11 or it dies. Roll. 14. So it gets chopped off. You chop an arm off, but it seems to not be phased by it. It will then make a regular attack roll against you, Ichabod.
It's me. All right.
Yep, we. Oh yeah, that I don't think that even hits your regular armor class.
Armor class 13.
Yeah, doesn't hit. So you dodge out of the way. Now that it is basically have one arm now. Then this one, 2 attacks against Cyrus. I'll just make 1 to keep it going faster. Yeah, doesn't beat Cyrus's plate armor. He blocks it easily. These turn undead zombies will go further in the dark, just facing walls. And that will be it. And from this point, we will be taking a short 5 to 10 minute break. So, in 5 to 10 minutes, we'll complete the rest of this map and see what happens. So, we'll be right back in 5 to 10 minutes.
Try and not give. Yeah.
And we are
sure.
back where we will continue the combat. Now it is at top of the round. Panther, you've been bitten by this zombie right here. And as you look at your wound, you see that there is basically blackish veins from the bite mark. And it's spreading through slowly at the moment. If you want to determine basically what properties this has medical-wise, you can attempt to make a medicine check.
Sure, I'll make a medicine check. Because I don't trust D&D Beyond anymore.
Wow.
You say that as
Shots
you
fired.
So what'd you roll?
I'm trying to pull up my medicine modifier real quick here.
Okay.
She's gonna roll with a 50.
Medicine is a +5. You betrayed me. You've
Nope.
never betrayed me like that
Oh, boy.
before. That's a 6. Because I rolled a
6.
natural 1.
That you can't comprehend the nature of this, especially since
I'm
there's
going
2 zombies in
to-
front of you.
I'm going to remove my belt and make a tourniquet and
Okay.
to cut off the circulation to keep the infection from spreading.
All right. You'll have an advantage on medicine checks as far as that is concerned at the moment. That takes up your action for sure. So
Yes.
anything bonus action wise or anything like that?
Bonus action because I'm going to be out for a little bit and I'm probably going to need spiritual weapon as my main damage modifier here. So
Mhm.
I'm going to spawn it right here.
I'll make yours a dagger to indicate the separation. All right. Your monk weapon appears here, right behind it.
Excuse
Make
me,
an attack
and
roll.
that's. I don't know
It's-
what dice to trust, so I'm just gonna go back to D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
I don't know who to trust. I feel betrayed.
Trust the
so much.
simulation.
I've been hurt before.
All right.
Never anything
Roll
like
that dice.
16.
Oh yeah, definitely hits. Roll your damage. The
10
virtual
damage.
dice.
back.
Ooh.
10 damage. You deal 10 damage to the creature. It slashes upon it, and it goes, ah! It will waste its reaction using glowing eyes at the weapon itself. Now, anything else you'd like to do or no?
That is my action, and bonus action, I will glance behind me and just look at Axios and Rico and say, I will need your assistance after we are done here.
You both clearly see that Panther has been bitten and is made a makeshift tourniquet.
We get out of
Rico,
here.
you're up. What would you like to do?
I'd like to fire off fairy fire in the direction of those two scurrying
Okay.
shadows
And-
I saw before.
Mention to me the direction. I'll make yours yellow to separate who's who.
You indicated that they were over here.
I indicated that there was movement there, and you see this one dude just go into that direction.
So it was just the one dude.
The one dude that
wasn't the two.
ran off, and you saw footsteps and silhouettes going quickly fast.
All right, never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna step over to the side.
Uh-huh.
You go. You fuck with Panther, and that arrow tattoo on my index finger is gonna glow as I cast Hunter's Mark on
On the one that attacked Panther.
Yeah,
Does it have to make a save, or
no.
does it just happen?
I
it
believe
just happens.
Okay. Marked. It's been marked.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Attack
Good
roll.
marking mark.
Oh, yeah, I do have to make sure it hits. Huh?
That's important.
Like pulling damage. Yeah, 19.
19 hits. Roll your damage.
All right. 11 points of piercing.
Okay. And then add the additional damage from your marking.
I already added that.
Oh, you already added that? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As you shoot, what does your marked magic look like?
It just primarily affects me, and I'm just like intently focusing on this guy.
Okay. Since this creature bit your friend Banther, you are intending it to just utterly destroy it. And as you shoot a crossbow, it does significant damage as it goes through basically the chest area. It goes and like basically like a leaky faucet. Blood just squirts out from its chest, going like just pouring out through this one hole that you just made.
Banthor, don't get any on you.
All right, is that gonna be your turn, Rico?
Thank you, Rico.
I'm gonna
Heck,
step behind Axios again, and I can't hide, but
No.
Emotionally, I'm hiding.
Sure. Ichabod, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
zombies in front of you. Some of them are attacking Cyrus. What would you like to do?
I will swing at the one in front of me.
Attack roll.
Oh, only an 8 with the longsword.
8. That hits. That hits. These zombies are a little bit weaker, so roll that damage.
8 points of damage.
See if it lives. Natural 20. It lives. It slashes. Doesn't pay no attention to the wound though. Still up. Attack roll with the short sword. Bonus action. That hits.
8.
Roll damage. It's a D6 this time. 4.
4 points.
Has to roll 4 or higher. Roll the 6. It's still up.
God.
This zombie's taking slashes like it's nothing.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright, you don't want to action surge to do one more attack with your longsword or no? To make sure you get this zombie down for good?
Yeah, what the hell? I'll do that.
Alright, action surge. Attack with the longsword.
Let me find it. Wait, action surge. Click that.
That hits.
18,
Roll damage.
7
7.
points.
You kill it.
Oh.
So through 3 slashes, you kind of see it going. You think it cackled, then you just slice the thing's head off, clean off. The zombie's dead.
All
And
three
then-
slashes, it finally just splits into
Zo-
two pieces.
Cyrus then says, "Way to go, Ichabod! 3rd time's the charm." All right.
Well, I can
Would you
only
like to
do
move,
that
kind sir?
once.
I feel you. So, would you like to move?
No, I'll stand right there and wait to see if the other one walks up to me.
Okay. Varen, you're up, kind sir. What would you like to do?
Alright, I'm gonna end concentration on my fairy fire.
Okay, your fairy fire goes away.
And I'm going to cast a 2nd level spell, Moonbeam, on the one that is essentially pinned between here, I'll just pick it. Let me navigate back to the page.
Oh, Moonbeam. fucks
The one
people
that's
up.
between
Fucking
Banthor
right
and the
here.
spiritual weapon.
All right. So it just takes up 5. How much space does it take?
It's only 5 feet.
All right, that's fine. I'll put a druid token here to indicate as such. That's your moonbeam. We'll say for now. So
My
this
moonbeam
this
was
is
10 feet.
is it
No,
10
it's
feet?
not.
It's 5 feet now.
Okay.
So let me just make this 15 feet. It's gonna take up this space. I'm just gonna put it aside to indicate that. So it has to make a save at the start of the turn, I believe, if I remember moonbeam correctly.
Oops, I misclicked. I did not mean
That-
to roll that.
That's fine. All right.
Let
so-
me read it just to make sure.
Yeah, because I think it's whenever they enter or at the start of their turn, if I remember moving correctly. Because it's
Yep,
one
when a
of my
creature
favorite.
enters the spell's area and when it's the start of the turn. Yep, that's correct.
Yep. It's one of my favorite spells, so that's why I like it. So, and plus the name is cool.
Technically,
Would you
upon
like-
casting, it's entering the spell's area.
All right. Would you like to move or anything else bonus action wise, Varen?
Let me take a look here. As a bonus action, I can use the cantrip. I don't know. Does that break concentration? I think it does. Never mind. I'm not going to do that.
But you can move though. You get better positioning.
Yeah.
You're gonna stick in
I
the
will.
back. Oh, okay. You're gonna move.
Yeah, I'm gonna just move like. Whoops, gotta switch. Just gonna move like right here. so I can peek around the corner.
Okay. So just move your token.
Yeah, I already did. We're good.
Oh, okay. Cool. You see Ichabod, Bellathor, and Cyrus engaging in some zombies. Alrighty. Bellathor, speaking of which, you are up. What would you like to do?
15. Move up right there.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to melee attack this guy.
Do it. You got this. Attack roll.
The 14 to hit.
That hits for sure. Roll damage. Get this d20 ready.
I'm using 2 hands as the 1d10, right?
Yep. With Warhammer, it sure does.
Oh, come on! 2
Has
damage.
to get a natural one basically. 17. You slam it. You crack one of the bones in its rib cage, and it's still up. You can still, but your spiritual weapon is still there.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Bonus action.
Alright.
I'm attacking it with
Attack
a
roll,
spiritual
bud.
weapon.
Let's do this.
Here, roll that. It's a
That doesn't
5
hit.
to hit. Wow.
Doesn't hit. So it recoils from the hit. Your hit previous goes, and as it does, the Warhammer just whiffs it in front of it.
It's a free action. I mutter, maybe I should just rely on my weapon.
All right, Axios, you're up. You see Banthor's in trouble, and all of a sudden there's a beam of light piercing through the cave, targeting the one in front of Banthor. What would you like to do?
No, I'm still pissed off that Banthor got bit, so I'm using my bonus action to Giant's Might. We're gonna get real big up in this biatch, and I'm attack with my reach weapon, the zombie in front of Banthor.
All right, so let me just make you big. So you take up this space, Rico. I'm gonna move you aside. Rico, you get pushed back as Axios grows in size. Bellathor, you see this tiefling you were talking to earlier just grow into a giant of 10 by 10.
Useful.
Yep. And you would attack. You're gonna attack the one that's marked, basically.
For the moonbeam, yeah, because I don't
The
know.
one-
I don't
yeah,
know what
him.
moonbeam does. I have no idea what that is. So
Yeah. So attack the moonbeam one then.
that's a nat 20, motherfuckers. Oh, sorry.
All right. So Bellathor, here's how we do crits. We take the maximum damage and we add a damage dice.
Yeah,
So-
he's in my campaign. I do the same thing.
Yep. So what is your
So-
max damage possible with your thing?
Does that
Also,
include?
you can,
Does that include the D6 maximum?
if you want to add it, hell yeah, and you can
Yes.
roll that d6 on top of that.
All right, so that's a D10 and a D6 I got to roll. So
in
that
addition
is-
to your max damage.
So that's 6 plus my max damage is 13. So
Mhm.
13 plus 6, that's 19 plus my D6 and my D10. Let's figure that out. So 19 plus.
Mhm.
Oh my
Oh, sorry, I
God.
wrote those 2 D10s. Sorry, ignore
Yep.
that.
So just roll 1d10 though, and then
Alright.
we'll take the 3 for the d6.
So 3 plus. Boom, 6. So that's
3.
9 plus 19. That's 28 damage.
All right, you drop it to 0 hit points. It basically has to roll a natural 20, or it will die. It dies. Describe to me how you kill this thing.
I was gonna be so pissed.
I am literally driving my pike with such force that it just like his head is literally at the end of my spear by the time I'm done driving through. Like clean off his body. The straight head clean off its body.
Nice. You pierce it through its body. It goes, ah! As it does, Varen, you see coming out of your move beam is the zombie you did, and it's just stuck on the pike of Axios, and then he just wipes it clean off as this creature dies. All right. Anything else you would like to do, Axios?
I am going to move my giant self over this way right here.
Okay.
What do
Here's
I
what you see. Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you. This I have to use the corner tool.
What do we see? We use more zombies.
I'm not even done yet. I mean, next turn. That's not what I mean.
You see this guy struggling to try to get through, but you don't know why. Yeah, that's all you see.
Does he see me yet?
He turns around and goes, you have the power of the giants, it seems.
I'm gonna point my pike right at him, same way like Aquaman pointed at the Flash in the Justice League movie. I'm just gonna point at him so aggressively in anger, like, you're next.
All right. It is Cyrus's turn. Bellathor, he will say to you, Bellathor, might want to step out of the way, dwarf friend. He will attack twice, so he'll attack the first one with his greatsword. D20
Yes.
+5, so that hits. Then we roll 2d6 for a greatsword. +3. Does 11 damage. Have to roll. Wow, a fucking 12. All right, it slashes. You see that Cyrus did some heavy damage, but the zombie's still up. It's gonna make another attack roll to confirm it dead. That is a natural 20. It chops it. You see Bellathor him doing next cross, and it just splits like jelly, basically.
Does the anime
consistency.
slide in half?
Hell yeah, he does. This zombie
Final
is
Fantasy
dead.
style cross slash.
All right. He then says to you, Bellathor, we got one more zombie here, and then we should probably figure out what's going on over there with Banthor. He seems to be hurt pretty bad. Next, enemy's turn. All right. All right, so here's what will happen. This creature here will whistle. He says, you may have more friends, but I have ones in the shadows. He will then whistle, and as he whistles, all of a sudden, appearing right before you like magically, they pop smoke in front of you, and they appear right in front of you. And as it does, they will each do a life drain attack. So I'll roll 1d20 to represent both of their attacks. That is... Does a 15 hit?
Sorry. No, sorry.
All right.
Forgot I was
So-
muted. I was like, nope.
15 does not hit. So these zombies appear before... These creatures appear before you. They try to fight. They seem to not get used to your big size. He says, he's too big. He's like, idiots, I told you to get back. He's going to hit you with a ranged attack, Great Bolt. He's going to conjure up a ball of lightning against you. So Oh yeah, that will definitely hit. +5, that will definitely hit you. You
I'm
take...
just using Hellish Rebuke as a reaction, just saying that
Sure.
out loud.
Yep, you take 10 points of necrotic damage. As you get electrocuted by this bolt, it surges through your body. However, you're not feeling electricity, but rather some necrotic energy surging through you. And in your reaction, you cast Hellish Rebuke. He has to make a dex save, I believe. Is that correct?
The dex of 12, yeah.
Kind of
Glyro,
in
no.
there. Natural 20.
So he
it'll
takes
save.
half damage.
Yep.
So that is 22, so 11 damage.
11 damage. Fire explodes in front of him. Goes, ah! Ugh, you know, of course, dumb tieflings. Hey! Finish him off! A fourth one will appear, coming from the darkness, and he will do a great bolt on you, seeing as you are a bigger target. $15 doesn't hit. So, you dodge out of the way of the second one. You were prepared for this one.
I still point at the
Now-
first one that summoned the other two and just keep pointing right at him.
He says, you won't be able to find me, and he will cast Misty Step and will get out of range.
How many actions does he have? Wait a minute, what's happening?
Misty Step is a bonus action. So these two will vanish. These two have used their Misty Step already to get in front of you, so they will just stay there.
Call this guy DJ Khaled. And another one. And another one. And another one.
All right.
You could say he played himself.
All right. Two more purple zombies appear before you, but they are very slow, so that they can only get that far with their movement. Let's see here. Talk on Cyrus.
Do I have to wait for my turn to speak
Natural-
to Cyrus, or
Natural 20 on Cyrus. Now Cyrus will take full damage. Plus, let's see. Cyrus will take a whopping, from a regular zombie, 7 points of bludgeoning damage, plus a d6. Roll that d6. That's 6, so that's 13. He has to make a con save. He will give up an AC to do a strength save instead. Ooh, he does not make it. He gets bit through the plate armor. Cyrus is infected as well. Let me roll d4 now to see where he gets bit. This I'll reveal to you publicly. He gets bit on the leg. Alrighty, let me just make note. DM note. Ready
At
then.
least it's a part that's easily replaceable.
Prosthetics
Cyrus
for
goes, "Ah!
everyone.
Get off
leg?
me!" And he just shoves him as part of his plate armor of his leg basically crumples, and you see Belthor that he got bitten on the leg. Now.
You better learn to talk like a pirate, matey. You're walking with a wooden leg.
Banthor and Axios, make perception checks. This is to see how far you hear.
D&D Beyond, don't fail me now.
I hear you like pirate narratives.
no?
Good, cause you're in one.
What you guys
Only
rolling
if
your
they're
perception
pirated.
checks?
10.
10? Okay. Banthor? Not so much. Alright. Nothing happens. As far as you know.
I just roll crap.
Hey, it's just one of those nights, guys.
This is the second week in a row, bud.
Alrighty.
Maybe some more dice.
Alright.
Bless your dice, sir.
Still making a few last moves. Alright. Let me just see here. Let me check range. Okay. I gotta check the radius. One sec, y'all. Looking up something real fast. But I would like Banthor and Axios to make dexterity saving throws at this point.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
To have a dexterity saving throw?
Yep. What you roll?
I have to load the catapult with one hand here.
To make dex throws, to make dex throws.
All right, let's count it.
All right.
What?
That is a third natural one. This
Ooh, that's rough. Okay, so here's what happens.
it's a 2.
You take all that, Banthor, 28 points of fire damage. Axios,
What?
you
Sure
take
you.
half of that, but since you're resistant, you only take 7 points as a fireball explodes between the both of you.
Killed Banthor.
A big explosion happens.
Not
You all
yet.
see this fireball-like explosion, and as it does, you see Banthor get a brunt end of it. Axios, because of your big size and just the natural shield and your natural resistance, you're able to dodge out of the way. And appearing right from the shadows is this Beatrice.
Beatrice, I think you mean.
Bitch truth.
She then says, "Well, boys, it looks like my work here is done. Now, if you excuse me, I have other things to do." She'll use her bonus action to activate her Boots of Flying and will fly up 20 feet to the ceiling. That's all that she will do. Now, it is top of the round, Banthor's turn. You just got hit with a fireball. What would you like to do?
You guys wonder how she didn't notice me. She was too busy flying across the ceiling. She had to touch all the stalagmites, you know.
What would you
I'm
like to do?
pissed.
You are pissed. And you are
Guess
infected.
what?
What's up? What you like to do?
I have 3 first level spell slots left.
Mm-hmm.
Smartest thing to do would be to heal. However, if she casts another fireball or another spell like that, it wouldn't even matter. So let's hit the bitch for guiding bolt.
Yes.
No.
Excuse me.
Natural 20.
What did you do?
A guiding
Exactly.
bolt.
Guiding bolt, natural 20.
Guiding bolt. Oh,
So
that
that's-
would have been great, but she's gonna use her reaction to activate potent, so she's gonna make you re-roll that. That's what she would do, bro. That's what she would do. She's using her reaction to re-roll that.
I'm
With
just
potent.
playing the character.
16.
That will hit her.
Oh man.
That will hit her. She's not taking the crit, luckily.
For her.
So how much damage, good sir?
13.
13. All right.
Radiant damage.
Radiant
And
damage.
next person to hit her has advantage.
All right. Let me just do some damage calculations real quick.
And by the way, that doesn't go away until she is hit.
Oh, I am aware of that. She takes a hit. Ah! And she does. She begins to glow this bright glow. All right. She used her reaction to activate potent to save her skin. Rico, would you like to move, kind sir, by the way? Or would you like to stay there?
You took my moment away from me, bro.
Listen, man, that's what she would do.
Yeah, I'm right there.
All right,
Sparkles, that means hit
Rico,
her.
what would you like to do? She
I'm
used her
gonna
reaction. Now's your
crossbow
time to strike.
strike her.
Yep. That's up to you,
No,
bro.
I'm gonna try to take down this zombie. that I
Marked
have.
zombie? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh god, that's a 7.
Doesn't hit him. You miss.
So bad.
Look, it sparkles. That means hit it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step forward, and that's it.
All right. Ichabod, you're up. You see this floating Beatrice in the air. She's casting spells. She's doing a bunch of other stuff. But there's still a zombie in front of you. What would you like to do?
I thought I couldn't see her with this wall right here.
Well, she's hovering above 20 feet, and the wall is
Oh.
15 feet, so you could clearly see her.
I have no way of hitting her, so I just move up and attack this zombie.
All right. You then see Cyrus gripping his leg. Make an attack roll.
Back at the one time.
A 15.
Hits. Roll damage.
8 points of damage.
See if it lives. 5. You killed this zombie. You slice it. It's dead.
Because I moved up, do I see any further down the way?
Oh, yeah, you do. Let me just reveal here. You see 5 more feet, but I'm just going to reveal it. You see another zombie, but it's the one that Banther did turn undead. It is just wall walking into it.
It's auto running into a wall.
Yep, exactly.
I grab Cyrus by the arm and I pull him back.
You
You're
pull him
injured.
back. Yeah, well,
Wait.
make sure you get Beatrice. We need her alive. She's got our items.
Wait, where do you pull him back to?
You pull him back
Shit,
right here.
Pull him direct back behind me.
All right.
Damn it. Alright.
What?
Don't worry about it. All right.
I have plans, so that's what.
Varen, you're up. There's no one in your moonbeam, so nothing happens. So what would you like to do? All right. All right. Next turn, she'll start her turn making a save.
And
That's your bonus action to move it.
I'm
no, it's
not
my
gonna
action to
lie.
move it.
Oh, that
I
is your
was-
action to move it.
I was
Damn.
hoping you would
Yep.
cast Hold Person and make her plummet.
I can't really do that because she would basically just ignore it. My wisdom modifier would only be 11, so she'll like roll like a 4 or 5 and pass. Like, at least this has guaranteed chance to hit on the start of her turn as long as she doesn't die. So that's my turn.
All right. Bellathor, you're up. Your plans are ruined, unfortunately. But you see Beatrice as this moonbeam is directed at her. What would you like to do?
questions first. Because
Yes.
it's a spiritual weapon. Can I change it from the warhammer into a bladed weapon?
That is free to change its shape. I have no problem doing that.
Okay. I look at Cyrus, and as a free action, I ask, will you allow me to take off that infected limb?
Fine, just get it over with.
Alright, then as my bonus action, I'm turning that warhammer into a great sword, and I'm removing the infected limb.
Don't even roll. He'll allow you to hit it. And as you do, you see a no longer plate armor leg, but he goes, ah! Do roll damage, though.
Okay, that is... Oh, really? Max damage of 9. What the hell?
That's fine. He's got more HP. He goes, it hurts.
And now I'm
Get
going to move
Beatrice. Go ahead.
Now I'm going to move up next to him, and I'm going to do a medicine check in an attempt to stop the bleeding.
Okay, make a medicine check as your action to stop the bleeding.
All right, that is a 13 for that check.
Yep, easily enough. You take whatever linen you have on your person and you wrap it around his leg. He is healed and not risk at bleeding. But he does say to you, make sure that she doesn't get killed. We need her alive and we need to get our items. She has something important to me.
I look at him and say, understood.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Axius, there's two dudes in front of you, and Beatrice is hovering in a moonbeam. What would you like to do? And there's still other purple-eyed zombies.
I would like to take my action to disengage.
Sure.
I would like to walk down this way. I would like to take my bonus action to action surge and attack Beatrice with my pike.
Sure. Action surge is not even a... Yep, go ahead. Attack roll against her.
That's
Oh, shit! Okay. Roll that damage, bro.
Oh, let's see.
Avenge me.
Roll that
13,
damage,
so
bro.
that's 19
Add that
plus-
giant spike, too.
19 plus... That's 1d10 this time.
I am hype right now.
Let's
I
go.
want this
29
bitch
damage.
dead.
All right. She has to roll. All right. She has to make a concentration check on boots of flying, or otherwise she plummets. She needs a natural 20. Subway concentration checks. What's the total damage?
What?
What's the total damage?
29 damage.
29 damage. All right. So half that is what? We'll say 14. So she has to make 14 or higher for concentration check to see if it gets boots of flying.
Question: Do I see him strike her like that?
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to shout, "Don't let her die!"
Ignore
All right.
this little
I
one.
mean,
He
right.
deserves
we'll see
to
how it
die.
goes.
Whether or not you listen to me is up to you. But I
Okay.
just made a promise to Cyrus that I would do my best. So I am
Ignoring you.
obligated to shout, "Do not let her
Big-
die!" I cannot reach you. So if you kill her, you kill her.
Killer.
Did she make the save?
The rest of the party's little devil.
She takes 17 points of damage as she plummets to the ground. She is now prone. So she goes, As her boots are flying, she lost concentration. She takes fall damage. Along with that critical hit, she has a big-ass hole in her right now. And she's laying down prone.
Finish her off.
I'm on one shoulder. Don't do it. The entire rest of the party's on the other. Do it.
Cyrus can't catch you. He has one leg.
Listen, I'm a shark right now. There's blood in the water. I am going to see her death.
All
And then
right.
I'm going to cast Spare the Dying to make sure she can experience it again.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right. So,
Psychopaths out here.
That only works if she's not infected.
I
Let's
will
hope.
rip her soul from the gates of hell right back to experience her own mortal hell.
Cyrus is gonna lean his shoulder on you, Ichabod, expecting you to carry him. That's all he'll do. Now it's the enemy's go. First, she will have to make a save for Moonbeam.
11.
And she's
Con
prone, so at
11.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Nope, doesn't matter. It's only on melee attacks. She succeeds, but I think she still takes some damage.
She takes half damage. So she's taking. Are we rounding up down? Rounding
We're
down?
rounding down.
Okay, so 8 damage.
She takes 8 damage. All right.
Radiant damage.
Yep. She goes, this damn sun. She stands up. Let me just look at her, what she can do.
Did she just say the sun? This ain't no sunbeam. This a moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
It's a moonbeam.
All right. Let me just look up this spell.
Oh god.
It's gonna be at me,
It's gonna be
guaranteed.
bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can
Alright.
count how many hit points I have right now on 2 hands.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't cut your arm off. You'd have died. Shit.
Axios, you stabbed her really hard. She's very angry at you. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
15.
15. You don't beat her ace. You don't beat her DC. She casts banishment on you. She says, "You have been a nuisance. Begone!" And she banishes you to some other plane of existence. At this point, he is no longer there. But Banther, you do see that she is holding. See, so how it works is that she points after she does her incantation. She launches a glowing effect onto Axios. See, Axios just vanish, and she's now holding what seems like to be a sphere. As you could tell, Banther, because you're a spellcaster, she's concentrating on the spell. And as it does, she stands up. She says, "Here's how it's gonna work. You're gonna let me go free, or your friend here is trapped in the plane of water for all of eternity." And she yells this at you. And then she will use the rest of her movement to basically walk. And then she whistles. And then basically what happens is that these creatures come out of the dark. Misty Step. Misty Step. And then they will basically play Guardian and will hold actions.
Am I dead?
You are in another plane right now. So
Been banished.
you are banished, my friend.
That's how I leave the show. I'm just in another plane.
Well, you're banished for now. It's not permanent yet, but it could be, depending on what your allies do. So essentially, you're out of this fight, and I'll explain to you what is happening to you on your turns. This Mark Zombie is going to hit you, Banther. Doesn't hit you. Next, these other zombies are going to go here. That one's going to hit you. Roll. Wow. Roll attack. Low attacks. That's really it. Other than that, you guys hear a bunch of growling coming further in the distance, and it seems to be multiple growls approaching, basically coming from this general direction. And then you hear multiples of them. That being said, you guys have a choice to make. You can either let her get out and make sure Axios is safety, or you try to stop her, but risk Axios being banished forever. That being said, and saying the risks, Banther, what would you like to do? As there are 2 purple zombies in front of you, and you see basically all these weird creatures basically guarding her. What would you like to do? You can tell she is concentrating on the spell.
Axios, I'm gonna need a nod of approval for this. Because what I would like to do is move my shield to the side and say counter offer and hold out my holy symbol and cast guiding bolt on her.
All right. Now, is that a save or is that
That is a
an
roll
attack?
to hit.
All right, make an attack roll.
Are you targeting her or are you targeting the ball?
Ooh, called
I mean-
shot would.
If he hits
would-
her
it would
and she
release-
breaks concentration, Axis comes back.
Yeah, but if he hits the ball and the ball's the focus of the concentration, I have a lower DC than she does.
Exactly. That's why I asked.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
Because
Because
if
if you,
that focus is going to be what makes it permanent. If you destroy it before she can weave the spell correctly with the weave, then it doesn't matter. He will come back regardless
Yeah,
because is broken, and the thing that would be sealing him is also destroyed simultaneously.
he needs to also be banished for 10 turns essentially before it's permanent.
Yep. So you got 10 rounds. Otherwise, Axios is stuck in the whatever plane he is.
Well, 9
See?
because she got 1 turn,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you got Guiding Bolt. You're going to attack her or the orb that she is holding in her hands.
I'm going to attack her, and I left that up to the die.
All right. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
23.
Yeah, that will hit her. Roll damage.
That is 14 damage.
All right. Concentration check has to be at 10. 16. You shoot her with the guiding bolt. As she does, she seems to struggle a bit with the concentration. Manages
I'm
to
not
keep him
done
in the
yet.
ball. All right. See what you do.
Because you got your spiritual weapon too, which is a bonus action to move and attack.
Yep. Move it. Attack roll.
It is at the literal bottom of my log here.
Mhm.
21.
21. That will hit. Roll damage.
That's minimum damage of 4.
All right. See if she beats it or not. Ooh, that's a 3. That is a 3. Axios, you were drowning in a big ocean. You do not know where you are, and just right before some big, basically, some outer god evil before it consumes you, all of a sudden you appear back into your giant form, wet, but no longer banished.
I would like to use my free action here for preemptive last words.
Mm-hmm. That's what you say, just last words.
Yep, this will be my last words after Axios pops up.
She appears in front of you. She's like, shit. So here's
You
what
cannot
happens.
take my friends. However, it appears that you may take me.
All right. So here's what happens. These two guys in front of her are going to cast. Let me just read real quick because they held their actions to attack you if anyone attempts to attack. So these two in front of you, both of them are basically going to be doing Grave Bolt at you. So first attack is at disadvantage because the dude's nearby you. So I'll take 2d20s and roll 2d20s, take the lowest from the first one to the right of her. So let me just roll disadvantage
How are
here.
3 characters occupying 2 spaces?
Oh, what? Hold on. Let me see here real quick.
Yeah, that
Ah, I see. So let me just, because he's here, say he's here. He's here. There we go. So this one
Okay.
in front of you is going to have this one's in front
That
of
makes
you
more
in that
sense.
case is going to roll a 2, which will not hit you. It'll try to do life drain because it would be up close. The second one will hit you with Great Bolt though. So regular tackle for that. Ooh, that hits.
Oh, you're doing average.
I am doing average damage, so you will be taking 10 points of necrotic damage. So
Nope.
you take it.
Dead.
he's dead.
Yep,
You're
that's
dead.
it. He's a zombie.
Oh boy.
He's at negative
first-
2. He's gone.
Yep.
As I
Shit.
go down,
Use-
I look up, and I swear I see Anubis shaking his head at my failure.
Ouch.
And you see that. And as it does, you fall down. You see Banthor just collapse.
Give it the salute.
Rico, you see your buddy Banthor suffering the same effects like the farmer did, and you see just at a distance already this one wound that has bitten him just goes spreading all out throughout the cross his body, and it seems like he is slowly turning into one of these animated dead. So, that being said, Banthor, that was your turn, and you are now a zombie. So, you are a zombie Banthor now.
Xanthor, if you will.
Okay, I'll change it.
Not the first time. This would be the third time he's died.
All right, I'm gonna.
All right,
7.
your
There's
turn.
a way to reverse this.
Banthor, what was your AC?
It was 16.
So Banthor Zombie has an AC of 16 plus basically full health of what a normal zombie would have. So I'll send you the zombie stat block so you could play as your zombie counterpart. Unless you know how to pull it up.
I have the
Wait,
zombie. I got the monster manual right
Yep.
next to me. I'll pull it.
All
up.
right, so zombie staff block, your AC is your current armor class for Banthor. So Rico, you see Banthor just get up and turn into an animated undead, and it looks like he has sights on you. What would you like to do?
I already rolled to hit the marked zombie, and it
Mhm.
missed.
Yep. So
Um,
it goes right
yep.
past.
Bonus action to give temporary hit points to Varen, Ichabod, and Cyrus, and myself.
Yep.
For 10 points.
10 hit points go up.
And I'm gonna go behind you.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
Ichabod, you did not see Banthor turn into a zombie because you're in this crevice and you're carrying Cyrus. What would you like to do? Keep in mind, if you're carrying him, you're gonna have to move at half speed. But you do hear all this deal going on, and you do see some magic back and forth. But you don't know what Banthor Zombie is currently doing. You don't even know that Banthor is a zombie. As far as you know, he got hit with magic and is getting up.
I'll slump Cyrus off on the dwarf. Move
Right.
out.
He's funny. Make the short kid carry him.
You can
What
now
all do I
see.
see?
You can now see that Banthor unfortunately has turned into an animated dead.
Hey, crap. Fuck, shit, damn it. mother-
We probably would have heard Rico let out a blood-curdling scream, too.
yeah.
Yep.
All you hear
what are you
is
doing?
just Simba's scream from the Lion
You
King.
also see Beatrice guarded by like whatever these things are, and you do know the deal. You let her out. She'll. Wait, Axtis is back. Never mind. So she's kind of in a rough position now. So that being said, what would you like to do?
Nothing left.
Do I know the two blue ones did anything, or do they look like they can attack?
You don't know that they attacked or not. You do know magic went off in a direction because you were behind basically cover, but you did see like
Yeah.
instances of that. These two in front did use their reactions though. Their held actions anyway. So
Did I see it?
no,
Okay. So I don't know either.
you don't know. As far as you know, they're guarding her for sure, and there's a giant Axios behind them.
Perhaps sneak attack?
What would you like to do?
I
Time's
move
ticking.
up and I'm gonna take down Xanthor because he shouldn't.
All
be
right.
like this.
Attack roll. Panther Zombie has basically 22
Even
23
hit
to
points,
hit.
so 23 to hit. That hits his
hit.
armor class.
Are you keeping track of my HP,
9
or
points of
You
damage.
can keep track of it. 9 points of damage. So 22 minus 9. You take that. I'll let you roleplay if you desire to. As a zombie.
Gotta do the snarls, man.
seeing
Snarl.
Ichabod
shuffle?
as
I
a
will-
zombie, seeing Ichabod take his swing with as much sentience as I can, try to dodge out of the way, but at the same time, let it hit.
All right. You get hit. Anything else you'd like to do, Ichabod? You do have a bonus action attack with your short sword.
Yeah, I'll do that. 22 to hit.
That hits him.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Panther Zombie still up.
I will lash out with a with a groan and a hiss.
All right. Varen, you're up. You see Banthor turn into a zombie. You can still move your
And my
move beam.
turn.
All right, you move beam and end your turn. Bellathor,
Very efficient.
Cyrus is on you, basically carrying it like a crutch.
I have a question.
Sure. Ask away.
Are there any stalagmites or stalactites in the cave?
No.
Damn it.
What would you like to do?
That debris right by the marked purple zombie. Is
Mhm.
that just all rock debris, or is it something?
It's one big rock, but it's not. It's basically half up their waist.
All right, never mind then. I was hoping that would work, but I guess not. 5, 10. I'm moving at half speed because he's on me.
Yep.
How
Also
do we
make your
wanna-
action.
How do we
so,
want to
like-
do that? Because I have 25 movement. So are we calling that 15 or are we calling that 10?
We'll round it up to 15. Why not?
5, 10, 15. So I'll end up here.
Okay.
And then going to move my spiritual weapon.
At this point,
There.
you do see Banthor zombie.
Yep. Move my spiritual weapon there.
Mm-hmm. You see
And
your
I'm going
friend
to-
turn into a zombie.
Going to attack this guy.
Okay.
With it.
Mm-hmm.
As part of the bonus action. So we're going to go... with an 8. There's no way that hits.
Doesn't hit. It dodges out of the way.
Didn't think so. That's really all I got in me at the moment. I also want to take my action to dash, which is not a great idea.
It's up to you. All right.
No. Yeah, that's my turn.
Axius, you're back from the plane of water with a vengeance. You now see Banthor turn into a zombie because of the actions of Beatrice. Now, Cyrus told you to keep her alive, but you might have other intentions based on the current circumstance. What would you like to do, kind sir?
So I didn't hear the deal, correct? Because I was never there.
You never hear the deal. You just appear from the plane of water and you see Banthor turned into a zombie and is attacking your comrades. And you see that Beatrice is guarded, looking like having an oh shit expression.
Yeah, I'm gonna
While
bolt my
Moonbeam is on
muscles.
her.
I am going to use my bonus action to kindly go into a rage.
Sure.
And
I assume he would do so, especially.
can I grapple her from this spot?
You can, and you could get her with advantage.
That is exactly what I'm going to do. So,
Okay.
Oh.
is that an
So
athletics
roll.
check?
It is. Well, you're basically crouching down, grabbing her. I would say this would be a strength contest because it's not necessarily a traditional grapple. You're just like grabbing her with your hand.
And that's with advantage.
Yep, because you're raging and you're a giant.
That is a
Yes, sir.
17.
All right. She makes a single roll. You beat her basically.
Perfect.
You
I'm
grapple her.
I'm going to grab her, and then I'm going to I'm going to bring her up to my face, if I can do that, and kindly say, you either tell your guys to back off, or I will squash you against this rock right now.
All right. Let me check something real fast. Do. Just looking, see what she can do.
Very kneels from really far away. Just squish her.
She spits at your face. Like,
Can I slam her
Squish
into
her.
the ground or not?
say again?
Can I slam her into the ground or not? Is that
You can slam her into the ground, no problem. You don't even have to roll to hit. You just slam her.
Get her head
I would
off,
like you
get
to
her
roll.
brain, bite her head.
So roll 2d10s because she basically, well, you're 10 feet tall, so just roughly. So roll 1d10 and add your strength modifier to that, since you're like slamming her down.
what would I add because I'm a giant and I'm raging as well?
Yeah, so you would add your rage. If you want to add your d6, you can go ahead and do that.
That's what I'm
Add
doing.
your strength modifier and a d10.
All right, so that is
So
a
you have her in your
D6,
grasp.
a D10 plus my plus my rage bonus, which is +2, plus my strength bonus. Got it. All right.
Mhm.
Dang it!
That's-
That is
so-
only 11 damage.
That's a lot. You squish her, she goes, ah! She takes the full brunt of it. However, these two creatures will use their held actions. One of them will do life drain on you. It will make an attack roll against you. Life drain. Ooh, almost a nat 20.
Bases is he taking up?
He's taking up 10 by 10. Which is basically the
Yeah.
square.
Right, but from the way it's looking, I can't tell if he's standing on top of that one guy or not.
This would be the correct spacing,
Okay.
Yeah.
basically. So
Also,
life
while we're
drain
talking
definitely.
about spacing, what about the spiritual weapon that Banthor had summoned? Is that still there, or did that vanish when he?
No, it's gone at this point.
Okay.
Sorry, keeping track of a bunch of things as a DM. Sorry, appreciate you.
No, I know. I'm double checking, making sure everything is the way it's supposed to be.
So you take. Let's see here. You take 10 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Should be easy for you.
Oh, that was almost. There. That's the 17.
17?
Mhm.
That, yeah, you succeed. You feel that your life energy seems to drain itself, but you manage to hold off the effects. The second one will do Grave Bolt on you. Attack roll. Range attack. 17 to hit.
That's my AC. Yeah.
My JCC will be taking half because if Belthor, if you just hits your armor class, you take half damage, so you can give armor beating. So you will be taking 5 points of necrotic damage as he
Yes,
shoots.
I do remember
this
that
lightning
from the
bolt.
rules.
Yep, as he shoots this lightning bolt looking bolt at you. That's their held actions. You may continue your turn, sir.
What else can I do?
Well, you attacked. You grappled.
I
you slammed her.
grapple.
You can still move if you want with her if you want. You don't even take moving penalties. And they use their reactions on you.
I'm gonna drag her down. I'm gonna use my full 30 movement speed, whatever that is, to move down in the cave. Because anywhere else, and I get opportunity attacks at the wall too.
Well, you'll get opportunity. Yeah, you won't get opportunity because he's on the other side, but you're
Yep.
free to move, my dude.
So I don't know what else is down here. It's the fog.
Oh, good question. Let me reveal it to you. One moment, please.
Yeah, maybe if I know what I see, I can know if I'm moving or not.
All right. So, fog tools. All right. So your staying is still limited. So as far as sights, let me just move this because you're giant. This is what you see. You see that this path continues into some kind of tunnel that goes in that direction.
I'm going to move, what's it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to quietly say to Beatrice, listen, I can let you go and you can get out of here and we can all survive, or we can all just die right the fuck now.
All right. This is what you see. You see the guiding bolt zombie. At this point, it's just stagnant. At this point, no longer under the effects.
Mhm.
It's just
You
standing
dragged
there.
it on the moonbeam.
I did drag out the moonbeam. Sorry. I can't retract that. It's too late.
Nope.
Fucking
It's
shit.
too late. Let's see here. What is it that you said again? My apologies. I was doing adjustments to fog.
I'm sorry?
What did you say to her?
I said, listen, I can let you go and we can all live if you tell your people to back off, or we can all die right now.
My work is already completed. There's no reason for me to agree with you.
I can't use a free action to just squish her in my hands,
No.
can I? No. Okay.
You squished her, so
Varen uses a telepathic maneuver that is technically not possible, but he's gonna break the universe for a second, and he's just gonna be like, "Fucking kill her!"
I can't squish her yet, so I want to
All right.
squish her so fucking bad.
All right. Cyrus will drag himself onto the wall. Varen, you see him with one leg. He goes, he's dragging himself across the wall. These four dudes would be like, she's taken. What do we do? She's already done her job. Let's just fucking leave. All right. And then they misty step away. like fog, they all vanish. However, you guys hear a new threat coming.
We do.
This giant zombie token represents a horde of undead. It is coming out of this tunnel and is approaching you guys. The threat of this is real. There's more behind it, and you can see like they're basically going through the motions of just exiting out of the cave. So if you don't exit out of the cave in about, let me roll a d8 here.
Damn it.
In 7 rounds, this cave will be filled with undead and will automatically kill all of you. So you got 7-round clock before a horde of undead comes and eats you. You don't know where your boy Axius took Beatrice, and you know that Vanther has turned into a zombie. So take that all into consideration. The glowing-eyed zombies, seeing that, oh, he's undead. Attack Ichabod. I'll roll 1 dice to represent both of their attacks. That will definitely hit. You're taking 2 hits. So you'll take... You'll take 14 points in total, and I need you to make 2 con saves. Either make 2 con saves or take a minus to your AC. Roll those con saves. First one. 7. Nope. Don't even bother rolling the second one. You are bitten by one of the zombies, and you are now infected. You take a -1 to max AC after every rest, and you drop to 0 HP. You'll end up like Vanther Zombie. But Ichabod, you are currently infected. Now, let me roll a d4.
Is it Banthor Zombie's turn? Or is it going on
It will be in the
original
second.
initiative?
We're going to original initiative, which is immediately after these guys. So it bites you in the leg, in the left leg, though, opposite to Cyrus. So this zombie bites you.
It's a walking pair.
This one will
Potato
go over
sack
here.
race champions.
This one will go over here.
It's like a 3-legged race, but they are ahead up because they only have 2 actual legs.
Bellathor. The one that was turned undead is no longer turned. It will make an attack roll against you, sir.
Okay.
11 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Second one, appearing from the shadows. Attack roll again. Yep, that will definitely hit.
That one definitely hits.
You'll be taking... Second here. You'll be taking 8 points of bludgeoning, and I need you to make a con save. Alternatively, you could take a -1 to your AC and either make a strength or dex save instead.
Okay, very important question. Is this considered
Yes.
a poison?
It is not considered a poison, not this infection.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So, would you like to make a con save or take a -1 to AC to attempt to make a strength or dex save?
None of these options are good.
No.
Because if I lower my AC, I take another hit. But if I go with con, I got a +0, so it's just whatever I roll.
In my opinion, do whatever benefits you in this situation. Right now, as far as you know, Vanther has turned into a zombie. At this point, you've seen Ichabod get bitten. What would you like to do, kind sir?
Bug it. We're going with a con.
All right, straight d20.
18!
You succeed. It tries to bite you, but you manage to just back it off right before it bites you in the flesh. You are not infected, luckily. All right. Vanther Zombie, you are up. Seems like you got a bunch of new friends. And you hear them in zombie talk say, "Get them. They are food." In zombie talk. What would you like to do?
So I can understand them. I still have some sort of sentience, right?
Yep. But
I
you can
have
tell that they
memories
are
of them
of a
being
higher...
friends.
They are your allies as far as you know, but they are of a higher status as they have glowing eyes. And they seem to be
But
more respected.
But do I have memories of being adventuring with everybody?
You are a vanilla zombie, so no.
You died, and your memory was effectively wiped. They met in
Adventurers
black,
are friends,
out
not
red
food.
They pulled out the red pen, look into this light.
They men in blacked me.
Yup.
So what you doing, bud?
I'm sorry, Ichabod. It's an 18 to hit.
That hits him.
Spiritual weapon to your right that is targetable.
He said
Just
they
saying.
said them. Food, not the
they
spiritual
did.
weapon.
So I
You
would
don't
like
know.
for you to roll the damage dice for the bludgeoning attack. Because why not? It's fun.
Yep. Luckily, it's literally my mace stats. Max damage 7.
7. Don't. It swings at you with a wild mace attack right at you, Ichabod. Since it was clutching a mace. That is going to be Banther Zombie's turn. Rico, there's a horde coming. Cyrus has one leg. You see Ichabod get bitten. You see Axius take Beatrice around the corner. What would you like to do? There's barely any. Oh yeah, light. I forgot. Most of you at this point are very dark and cannot see. So as far as you know, you are in the dark, Rico.
Yeah,
But you
that's
do know
right.
bad things have happened.
Um,
So what would you like to do? You're in the dark, alone. It seems like. And the last thing you know is that Varen's in front of you.
To shout, take Cyrus and run.
He can't even see him. That's the bad part.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna leave this cave without Xanthor's Ankh, the symbol. I'm not
Without
gonna leave it.
holy symbol. Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. I gestured out. That is a lot more than just this chain right here. I broke the chain for guiding bolt.
That is true. So as far as you know, it's just laying down on the ground nearby Banther Zombie.
All right. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Try to
Where?
get some light on this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Where would you like to cast it? Right there. I got you, bud.
How did you draw such straight lines?
it's if you click on the paintbrush on the top, you can choose what kind of paintbrush you want.
Oh, cool.
All right. Ichabod and Banther Zombie, make saves.
Dex 15.
Can I willingly fail this?
No. Why did I roll 2d20s? Let's see here. Wait, why did I roll 2d20s? Did it come up to you guys as 2d20s or just a single roll?
I don't know. It faded before I could see it.
Yeah.
Right, I'll re-roll it then. Because for some
So
reason on my
my
screen it rolled the
save-
2d20s.
If I'm going by zombie stats here, my save is 9.
Yep.
Lit
So
up.
you fail. However, the glowing eye zombies do not fail. Funnily enough. Oop. So Banther is highlighted clearly.
Do I see the?
is too.
Do I see the object on the floor?
You do.
Where is it?
It's underneath his legs.
God damn it!
What are you doing?
Oh,
You hear that there's a
no.
horde coming, and you see Banther Zombie highlighting. You see the Ankh symbol on the ground. You see that's
All right,
really
all right.
all that you could tell. That being said, what would your character do?
5, 10. I can share space because I'm a halfling.
Yep.
15.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab it from
Yep. You
between his
easily do.
legs.
You easily do.
20. Guess I'll
Tag
take
of
it.
opportunity
Yeah.
from Banther Zombie.
25.
Sorry, Rico.
Gotta do what you gotta do,
18 to hit.
motherfucker.
Roll that damage dice.
6.
So, quick question.
Rico,
Sorry to
make a
interrupt.
save. Yes.
Would count as like a zombie infection? Because technically he's hitting with the mace and not like part of his zombiness.
That's true.
That is true. So yeah, you'll take mace damage. Good argument. I'll respect that.
Nice. Thank you.
I'll respect that for now.
Saved my
Alright.
ass just now.
Alrighty. Okay. That's your turn, Rico. Ichabod, there's a horde coming. And your Banther zombie is glowing now. And there's a bunch of zombies in front of you. If you've been bitten. Things are looking pretty rough. What would you like to do?
Unmute the mic.
You have...
You're
Your turn.
muted.
You're muted.
I'm muted? Hold on.
No, Ichabod's muted.
God.
Oh.
All right.
Alright.
I will yell at everyone to get out,
Alright.
and I will
Run,
turn and try to
motherfuckers!
hold these off so they can get away.
Okay.
Because I've been bit, and I don't. There's no hope for me. I feel.
Oh shit.
Alright.
So I will
So-
swing at Anthor.
Alright. Attack roll. To
18
Banther
to
zombie.
hit.
You hit.
5 points of damage.
Alright. You have a second
You're
attack.
still up.
16 to hit.
See, that
That's-
just
You
hits us
match
on
my
request.
AC.
Yep. So you'll be doing half damage, so roll your damage dice.
5
So
points
you'll
of
round-
damage.
Round that down, 2. So you take 2 points of slashing damage.
Still up.
Alright. Varen, you're up. It's pretty dark. You see nothing but blackness. You can tell Cyrus is in front of you, and you get the feeling Rico's behind you, but you see nothing but darkness. You hear a bunch of zombies growling in the distance. Kind of a horde approaching soon. What would you like to do?
So, would it be fair because there's like a gradient of darkness? I could kind of tell where I came from.
Like, you could tell where you came from, but you gotta basically find the way back. Because it's all dark at this point, and none of you can see. Because there's no light. Because
the
because
ground is
Panther was
getting lower.
producing the light. So,
So I'm just gonna use produce flame. Get some light
Alright.
going.
where
Uh,
would you like to do it?
it's on my quarterstaff. It's gonna be like
On
a
your
torch.
quarterstaff. Alright. You see everything around you, basically. You see that horde is coming in the distance. You see that Ichabod is engaging with multiple zombies, including Panther zombie. Other than that, you do see Bellathor engaging with these 2 zombies as well. Cyrus is on one leg. What would you like to do?
All right. God. I've been debating this for a while, but I think the best course of action is you kind of leave. So I'll motion for Rico to follow and tell Ichabod, run if you can. I think we just cut our losses. Just kind of lose.
Alright. So move your token, kind sir. Alright. Bellathor, you're up. You hear Varen say this to Ichabod. And you're kind of getting outnumbered. What would you like to do?
I'm casting Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus action. And
Yep.
it grants me +2 bonus AC for the duration. It's concentration.
Does
Up
that have
to-
a material component?
A small parchment with a bit of holy text written on it.
Yeah, you would have it. So that would make sense because you are supremely holy. So you pull your scriptures out and you cast Shield of Faith on yourself.
And then I use the disengage action.
Yep.
And I move up to 5, 10, 15, 20 here.
Uh-huh.
And then can I grab Cyrus?
You can. You will allow it.
All right, and then I will grab Cyrus. Do I still have that last 25 feet of movement or no?
Well, you use action to disengage. You have 25
Or,
total
5
feet of
feet.
movement.
I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah.
5 feet.
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move up there, bring him with me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna start heading towards the exit with Cyrus in tow.
Okay. Axius, you are in
Yeah.
a special predicament.
Yes, I am.
She's refusing to cooperate.
That's
You
fine.
know that there's a horde coming, and you have her in your clutches, literally.
Yes, I do.
What would you like to do?
So, is that giant zombie? Is that a physical manifestation? Or is that representing
That's
the
just a
horde?
manifestation of an upcoming horde.
Perfect. I'm going to take my. For flavor's sake, is the moonbeam still up?
Yes.
I am going to take a dash action to. And then while I pass the spot where the moonbeam is, I'm going to literally spike her into the ground right at that spot.
It counts
All
as
right.
entering it too.
So what I'm going to end up doing is as I'm running to take that dash action, I am literally hand outstretched. Her face is dragging across this damn wall. And then as soon as I hit that moonbeam spot, just a straight spike, and I think my 60 feet. So at this giant, it's kind of difficult. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, spike.
Yep.
55, 60. So boom. So she's
All right.
being dragged across the wall as I'm
Okay.
running and then spiked down into the ground to end it all off.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. She
Kill
will
this
take
guy.
all of it because she's pretty defenseless. I would like for you to roll a D10 for the fall damage,
Damn,
A-
people are ruthless. Shit.
another D10, a
You have no idea what she's
D12,
done. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
what's up?
you don't know.
a D. Okay, so a D10 for the fall damage,
Uh-huh.
a D. We'll say it's a D8 for dragging her face all across the ground, and
Got it.
I'll let you add your strength and rage bonuses on top of that,
And the giant damage.
and the giant damage if you want.
Perfect.
Holy-
And if by some means she's still alive, she entered the moonbeam, so it counts. So that activates as well.
Yep. So roll your damage.
Bitch.
She'll have to make the save
I'll
technically.
see her in hell.
That
I'll
is-
give her because of all the situation. I'll give her disadvantage.
That is 15 damage.
Yep.
And if she makes the con save, she's taking 6, and if she doesn't make the con save, she's taking 12.
What's the DC?
God.
DC's 11.
She
just
succeeds it with
leaning onto
disadvantage.
this
A
one.
16 and a 14. She has a 14 plus
So
1.
she's taking
So
6
15.
extra radiant damage as well.
Yeah.
From whatever he gets.
Yep. So like a spiked, basically basketball, like dunking. Boom! Splatter on the ground. So she's like, just barely alive at this point.
Even with the moonbeam?
Even with the moonbeam, she's on her last legs though, for sure.
This is perfect. I can take a dash action and still use my bonus action to smack her with my spiritual weapon.
No,
Perfect.
but she's
Alright.
she's up next. Enemies are up next. So I
All
know
right.
this. I know
Well,
this.
Cyrus gets to go first.
please.
You're being carried, and let me just look at his spell list real quick.
Magic missile. Magic missile. Kill
Well,
this
he
bitch.
has more than magic missile.
Magic missile's automatic. Just kill it.
The nice thing is if she does live, she's still in the moonbeam when she starts her turn, so it's procs again.
I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at his list real quick.
It is multiple than one. That's nice.
Cyrus will then say, "You know what? Fuck that bitch," and he will cast magic missile, guaranteeing damage. However, she will use her reaction to cast shield on herself, negating full damage of magic missile.
How is that physically possible?
Because shield and magic missile were made by the same
Mhm.
wizard in D&D lore to counteract each other.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
she
fair.
sees the magic missiles coming, laying down death underground, and using her reaction, she casts shield on herself, negating full magic missile damage. She says, "God fucking damn it, she knows shield," and he will basically be it. Enemies go. First, let's talk about Beatrice. She will stand up,
She
Misty
starts her
step.
turn.
Time
No,
to
she's
take
taking
damage.
damage. She started her turn.
Whoa.
Yep, start your turn. Roll the damage. Does she make the
She's
save?
taking-
Does she make the save at the start of? Does she still make another save or no?
Yeah, she must make a save
Yes.
every time it would proc.
All right, so this is just a regular roll. Oh, almost a 19. She fails it.
She fails it, so she's getting
13.
13
12
points of radiant damage.
Yeah. She goes, ah! She like getting cooked in the oven, bro. She's like burnt. She has a big hole in her chest. She's just barely standing. She's legitimately at 1 hit point. No joke. That being said, she will
You
use
hear
her.
a screech from Xanthor that sounds like joy.
All right. Misty step, bonus action.
And I react.
What would you like to
Just kidding, I
react?
have no idea.
Alright.
I don't
Misty
know.
Step. Away. She will fucking hobble away, and then she'll use her action to fully dash. Basically leaving your guys' sight.
Damn, we almost got her.
You had her on 1 hit point too, which is fucking insane.
That's not even fucking shit, man. God damn it.
Hord's getting closer. Axios, you see an army of undead coming out of this one little pocket. They're getting closer and closer to your comrades. You only have a few rounds left. Zombie
what do you mean?
attacks. So
I thought it was
We
just.
rolled a D8 and gave us 7 rounds to get out before the cavern is full
Yeah,
of
but that
undead
was-
who are being devoured alive.
That was 1 round ago.
yeah, so they're getting
Okay,
closer, but they're closer to you. That's what I'm
That's-
saying.
Okay, that's
They're
fine.
getting
That makes
closer
sense.
to you. So unless you want to take a bajillion attacks, I would recommend running.
No, I got a bajillion dashes. That's what I got. What are we talking about?
All right. So let's talk about these purple ones. So they will go whoop, 10, 15, 20. Bite at Cyrus.
No! I just saved the man, damn it!
Fails, thanks to his plate armor. 5, 10, 15, 20. Second one at Cyrus. Second
Oh!
attack roll. He has a 17 AC, so it's not looking pretty good. Doesn't hit him. So because of his plate armor, he easily dodges out of the way, just barely though. Now let's talk about the ones attacking Ichabod. So first on, this one will move.
Let me know.
Whoop. Let's see here. Because these things have kind of intelligence, but this one will just walk into the moonbeam. He will make a save. Roll the damage from moonbeam. He succeeds in it, so he'll take half.
1 second.
So 8.
And then he'll
Not
basically
sure.
stay in the moonbeam to attack Axios.
2 damage.
Ooh,
Radiant
that
though, so
sucks.
4 damage.
Yep. So you see the radiant effects going. You see his burning seems to be a little bit more effective against him than regular. Attack against Axios. Fails. Dodges out of the way. It's taking too much cooking damage. That's the turn. Panther Zombie, you're up.
I will move 5, 10, 15 in an attempt to block Axios's escape.
Okay.
I want Axios to just kill me.
I'll allow it. So you just stand there, going
Yep.
around. So no attack of
And
opportunities.
I am staring directly at Axios, and if Axios looks back at me, you will notice this is the first time you've seen an undead cry.
If it were to ever cry, it would be true. Rico, you see your best friend seemingly like going, just sobbing tears. There's a light. Varen's has the light. He's telling you to leave. What would you like to do?
That's ugly crying if I've ever seen it.
Oh yeah, for sure. With blood
Oh,
and
I am holding
mucus
back
and
tears right now.
oh yeah.
Oh god.
This is
So-
real grim.
What would you like
Right
to do,
now
Rico?
is my fairy fire the only source of light right now?
No.
It is only
Pepper's flame.
highlighting Banthor, but other than that, Varen has flame basically all around him, basically acting like a torch, and he is basically leading the escape route.
Yeah, I was gonna try to double back and take out Beatrice.
It's up to you, bro. There's a horde coming. What would you like to do?
The little
If I had
halfling.
dark vision,
Yeah, dark vision. As far as you know, he gets Axios just spiked her. She blocked and she fucking ran. That's all you knew, as far as you know.
would I be able to make an attack at disadvantage if I got all the way down there?
Well, first move if you want to move.
All right, fuck it, I'm doing it. I drop my crossbow.
Okay.
I look at Hathor and I'm like, oh, God, I'm sorry, buddy. Holding on to his ankh, I cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
take the dodge action
as a bonus
And-
action.
No,
Right?
dodge as an action.
Okay.
Expeditious retreat is the bonus action.
Gotcha.
And I just book it.
Book it? All right.
5, 10,
Well-
15, 20, 25,
All right, so move.
10, 15, 20, 25. I could probably
Okay.
get right there.
So you see nothing but darkness at this point. You're
Who's in the zone?
legit. You would legit attempt to make a shot in the dark.
Well, I don't have any actions left, so
That is true. But you
I'm gonna have
do,
to try
but
next time.
like you clearly could tell, like just by the smell of blood, like there's some blood around here, but you see nothing. All right. So
Beatrice, show yourself. I say
Rico, what the
with anxiety.
all right.
Rico,
So
what the fuck?
all right. So because it just didn't show on my screen, what was the route you took? You're basically going like this way, like going this way, making sure like you're not getting hit.
I just went like straight down.
Straight down. Okay. So here's what happened. Oh wait, you took the dodge action, so
Well,
Good.
Yeah,
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
it will be at disadvantage. I'll just roll one dice to represent these two zombies, one marked, one not marked. So let me just roll these 2d20s. Here's the first one. Yeah, that's not. I'm not even gonna attempt to roll a second one, but why not? Second one. What could have been? Oh, that would have been a crit, bro. That would have been so bad. So luckily, these two zombies just barely get you as you basically slide under and go. All right. Ichabod, you're up. They use their reactions to zombies. What would you like to do?
Can I still move with my leg?
Yeah, you can still move with your leg. Like, you're not at any disadvantage. You're just infected.
Screw it, I can't. I'll disengage and just book it.
All
I'm
right,
60
you
feet
book it.
out.
You go.
10, 15.
Go woo!
Wait a minute. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60.
All right.
Wait,
What's your movement speed?
It's 30, but if I double. Can I double that?
with a dash
If you take the
action.
dodge action, however, you'll be taking an attack of opportunity from the one next to Cyrus, unless you wanted to disengage. In that case, you can only go 30 from where you were.
Oh, if I disengage. Yeah, I thought I said I disengaged.
You disengage, so you won't take any attack of opportunities. It does not increase your movement.
Okay.
That would be the dash action.
I was
So you
right.
can take the dash action, but you're risking an
I was
attack of
right.
opportunity.
It's right there.
Yep.
I was
Okay.
trying to move the map and I ended up moving a token. That's on me.
It's fine.
10,
So yeah,
15,
so would
20, 25, 30. No, I'm just a strider.
We have
I'm
no.
just a fighter.
yep. So you're right
Wait,
next
you
to
don't have a
Varen.
rogue? I wish someone had mentioned that.
All right. So you're right next to Varen. Varen, you see Ichabod. He is also bitten on the leg. All right. That's going to be your turn for Ichabod. Varen, you are up. I'm assuming you just want to blitz out of here, right?
No. I admire the determination of our little halfling friend, and I am so old that dying to me really doesn't matter. So I'm walking back in.
Oh shit. What you gonna do?
Christ.
I'm gonna get
What's that?
right here,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire in because I can do it within, I believe, 60 feet. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast it in this block. Let me hold on.
I'm just gonna erase all that.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Can I extend it one extra block and only move it down 3? Just because there's not actually 4 blocks here?
Well, what's the point of origin?
Like,
Rico?
I'm drawing it right now.
All right, go
Like
ahead,
right
draw it.
here. Like that.
It's loading for me. Hold on. Right
Way
there.
down there. Okay.
I think you have
You
5.
can let's see. I would say because your thing is basically acting like a torch. I believe a torch is what 40 feet of what like radius as far as light.
What torch are we talking about? I'm using fairy fire.
Yeah, but we're talking about this because you have to basically see the target. I'm making sure to see whether or not you see. If you want to do it around Rico, you have to actually see it because you don't have dark vision, and so it's based off of whatever light is coming out of your makeshift torch. That being said,
Which is a 40-foot radius.
yep. So let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So you could get like this object here, but you cannot reach Rico, basically. You could put it at like this corner of a blip, but that is the range based off of your sight. It's like this area here is your maximum range for it, based on your sight.
Fine, I do that. I have 10 more feet to move before I cast it.
All right, now you can do it. So
I don't think you
Sure.
have to see the point of origin.
I don't think so either, but it's whatever.
Whatever.
right, you
Yeah.
cast it on Rico, basically. So
I'll take
Rico,
it.
do
I don't give a fuck.
all right. Do you allow that? Okay, so Rico is highlighted now.
Well, I get a save, right?
Well, are you choosing willingly to fail? Yes or no? Because you can willingly fail save.
I don't want to get lit up.
I'm not casting it on him either. I'm casting it like right in front of him.
Ah,
So it
I
doesn't
see.
do any damage, so all it would do is highlight you.
That's
yeah,
it.
but I don't.
It will bright dim light.
Is she in there? Is basically what I'm trying to figure out. She has to make a
No.
dex save of 11.
She is not in the range. Unfortunately.
All right, that's all I got.
A valiant effort. Next, it is Bellathor's turn. What would you like to do? Would you like to run? Seems like your newfound friends are crazy. They're going back into battle.
They're not crazy. I respect it, but unfortunately, I have Cyrus on me. At the moment, he's the most important figure here.
That is true.
With Banthor's falling to zombinism, Ichabod's infection, and my close call, I can't move in and risk the horde, especially with the tiefling right there next to the entire thing. At least someone's got to get out of here with Cyrus.
Mhm.
Shit. So they're within 5 feet of me, so I'd still have to use the disengage action 1/9.
Yeah. Well, technically, you're kind of using Cyrus as a meat shield, basically. So there's a chance that they may not have to attack you.
They
But it's
bite
up
his
to
other
you.
leg and it's gonna get cut off.
Well, that's up to you. Would you like to continue Cyrus as a meat shield, or would you like to gradually drag him, or would you like to leave him, if anything?
I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to say, run or walk. Pick.
He looks down. He says, "I need some assistance. I can barely stand on my 2 feet."
I nod and I say, are we running or are we walking?
We gotta get the hell out of here. The horde's coming.
You mean
This
foot?
might hurt. This might hurt. Are you sure?
We gotta get going. We gotta leave.
All right. I take a dash action.
You dash.
5,
You take a dash.
10,
Yep.
15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's coming with me.
All right, hold up. When you run, and your idea is to carry him,
Yep.
you're basically moving at half speed. So
right.
you
So it was
get
15
25
doubled,
feet.
So it was 15 we agreed on doubled, so it'd be 30. So it's
30.
25, 50, 25, 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's there.
All right. Oh. All right. All right. You move Cyrus out of the way. That's the good news. The bad news, attacks of opportunity. That's the problem.
Yep. That's why I asked if we were disengaging.
However, he has plate armor, -1 to his AC, so they need to get a 17 or higher, basically. That's a miss. Second attack. Comes second zombie. That is another miss. They just barely hit him. All right, Axius. There's a horde coming right up in front of you, in front of your grill, and for some reason Rico's trying to go after Beatrice. You see the rest of your allies seem to be going into battle. Mad respect, but there's a horde in front of you. And there's a bunch of purple zombies behind you, along with zombie Banthor. You see that some of your party is leaving. What would you like to do?
I want. Fuck, this is so fucking intense.
What are you doing, bro?
What do you think I
I'm-
feel?
for flavor's sake, because I want to rest Panther in peace. Can I disengage and
Yeah.
then risk lose? I will lose my dagger to throw it at him as I run past him to kill him.
I'll allow that.
Perfect.
Sounds cool to me.
I will remove a +1 dagger from my inventory.
Wow.
And then, so 30 feet, give me 1 second. Let me do the movement first. So disengage.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'll take
Alright.
the dagger out of my inventory, and Banthor can now rest within this.
Banthor zombie, would you like to make an attack of opportunity with your mace?
Even if I disengage, oh, that's right. Yes.
Oh wait, you're disengaged. My
Yeah, he
apologies.
had disengaged.
I
My
just wanted
bad.
for flavor's sake to at least put him to rest, and I said I would be willing to give up my dagger +1 to do so.
All right. You throw your dagger, your giant-sized dagger, may I add you, to Banthor zombie. And as you do, you see that the dagger basically goes into his upper half of his torso. Banthor, you feel that you feel like you're in this weird purgatory in your body, basically motionless, not being able to do anything. And as you just stand there, all of a sudden everything is black, and you see your god Anubis, and he's just basically crossing his arms like this, and he says, "You have failed me again, Banthor." As he's crossing his arms.
Friends I made will carry out the mission.
That you will. And then he sends you into another realm. So Banthor is no longer there. Now it's basically Banthor zombie split apart with a giant ass dagger. Axius, you may continue your turn.
Oh, I going to use my bonus action to second wind because I had taken hits. That's one.
Yep.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
So that's 1d10 + 3. Give me 1 second. Toledo. Oh, also close. So that is 11 points back.
All right, you gain 11 points back.
That's all I
Cy-
can do. That's my time.
Cyrus's turn. 1 second, looking at his stuff. Can he do anything? Let me see. He is running out of level 1 spell slots. He's gonna have to use his level 2. He is going to do Scorching Ray. He's gonna shoot 1 at each of these 3 zombies here. They're basically separate attacks, so I have to roll. First one. Hits. Second attack. I'm just gonna roll all its 3 attacks and just roll total damage. Hits. Third Scorching Ray. Doesn't hit. So the marked one does not get hit. The other 2 do. Scorching Ray, for his level, is a 2nd level spell.
Wait, you hit a marked one with the fairy fire?
Scorching Ray. He's
Yeah.
hitting him with Scorching Ray, so he missed
No, when you
the
said
one
marked
with
one,
Mark.
I thought someone who was marked had fairy fire on them.
No,
Yeah,
that he was
can't
marked
be
with
marked
Rico
anymore.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Sorry, being DM, you have to pay attention to multiple stuff. So,
It's alright.
Scorching Ray is a 2d6. So this damage will be applied to both zombies here. 2d6. Boom, boom. Boom. 7 damage. They take 2 big grunts of fire damage. These 2 are looking fairly weak. Next, it is the bad guy's turn. Actually, you can make an attack of opportunity if you desire to.
I do.
Alright, attack roll.
Raging Giant. You're gonna roll. Oh, fuck. That's a 5. Nope.
Miss. Attack against Ichabod. Whoosh. That will not hit. He's getting closer to Cyrus, but he's gonna spend the rest of his action just dodging, getting up to him. Varen. First off, roll a d10 damage for the
Nope.
one.
I broke concentration to cast Ray Fire. It's gone.
Ah, I see. All right, let me remove this token then. Boop. So he attacks against you.
All right.
Sorry.
For what?
That's one miss.
What did they roll?
First one
3.
rolled a 3. Second one roll a 17 plus whatever. I need you to take 7 bludgeoning, and I need you to make a con save, or you can -1 to your AC to make it a dex or strength save instead.
Got a 9, so I'm infected.
You are infected. You are bitten by the mark zombie. Third attack. A 12 hit you?
Hold on.
Yes, 12 hits me.
You take another 8, and you are infected. You are bitten. Let me roll a d4 here. You are bitten on your not dominant arm.
Okay.
All right. Let me just make notes. All right. So you are bitten by these glowing-eyed zombies. The horde is coming. It's coming. So you better prepare yourself. Baron, you're in front of it. You need to either figure out a way, or this horde's gonna be your first target, Baron.
I'm gonna walk into it.
All
So
right.
I can't disengage. I'm gonna die. Like if I stay here, if I try to leave, I just get hit. So it's like, nah.
Rico, you're up. What are you doing? You're glowing.
What?
You're glowing.
He's not
You
glowing.
only see-
No,
oh wait,
I'm not glowing.
you're not. So what are you doing? You see here a horde coming from behind you.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna yell out to Beatrice, "I'm coming back for you, bitch!"
No
And
response.
Then, disengage.
Uh-huh.
On up. So that's
Uh-huh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Uh-huh.
30, 35, 40.
How are you moving that? Oh yeah,
35.
because of your thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
5, 10,
You see Varen got bitten.
15, 20,
Mm-hmm.
25, 30, 35.
So you're taking the dodge action or the disengage action? And then expedition.
Disengage.
And expeditious retreat just gives you more movement.
Yeah, it allows me to take a dash action as a bonus action.
Yep, you're moving. You're moving. You ran through all those legs, and you're getting your way out of here. It's gonna be your turn. Ichabod, you're up. The
Crying
exits-
the whole time.
That's sad, man.
Bonus action myself will second wind.
Yep.
That's a D10 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
D10 roll. So 3 and 4 is 7 points back to me.
All right. That's your bonus action.
Alright. Can I disengage and run 30
Yeah.
more feet?
Yep, you could do that. You're almost
Okay.
out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You slowly see the light coming out from further down the cave. Next. Varen, you're bitten, and you're surrounded, and there's a horde coming. What are you doing?
Leave, I guess.
You still have your wild shapes.
Nah. There's nothing I can really turn into that'd be really useful here.
Can't turn into a flying creature?
No,
That-
not
yet.
until level 8.
Damn! Okay.
So you disengage and you
you-
move.
Yeah.
There, that's it.
All right. Bellathor, you're carrying on your back. You're making your way out.
Dash action.
All right, attack of opportunity on Cyrus. Cyrus gets hit. He takes 8 damage.
30, leaves it there.
All right,
So,
you are also seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Axius, you see your friends are
Yeah.
leaving. Varen is having a hard time getting
Cyrus
there.
Did Cyrus get infected or only attacked?
He got attacked, but let me roll to see if he gets affected. That's probably
He
good.
was already infected.
And then
No,
I
he
cut
got
off
his
his
leg chopped up.
Oh, got it. Oh boy, not again. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets affected. He gets bit on the other leg.
Damn, dudes be walking around with 2 peg legs.
Oh my god. Alright, I am gonna risk the attack of
Gonna end up-
opportunity and I'm taking my dash action 60 feet.
Gonna
All right.
artificially give man some treads for legs.
So 5, 10, attack of
Nah.
opportunity, 15,
Yep.
20. Can I pick Rico up on my way out, or is that an
Sure,
action?
I'll allow it as a bonus action. No problem. You're a giant,
Got it.
so that makes sense.
So
you get picked
I'm-
up, Rico.
sorry. What's it? 5. Sorry, I fucked this up. I was asking the question.
All right,
5,
so keep in mind you're
10.
moving forward. Yep.
15, 20. Hi, Rico.
Yep.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 with an attack of opportunity on me.
Okay, so let me just squares to make everything fit, right? Rico, you're in his hand. You're carrying Osiris. Attack of opportunity against you. That is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
You take 8 bludgeoning. Make a con save. I know
So
you
that's
have no
half
armor
to 4. That's half to 4. What was that?
Yep. because you're raging.
Yep, still
I need you to
raging.
make a con save.
That's a
See if
15.
you get affected.
It's a 15.
15. You succeed. It doesn't bite you on your way out. All right. Cyrus's turn. He will faint, but not totally dead. But seeing before he faints, though, he'll basically take a small dagger and stop chopping away on his other leg. Seeing that his leg is useless at this point. Enemies go. They're getting closer. They basically got to spend their whole turn moving.
They are well within range. What do you mean?
Some of them are 5 feet away, and zombies have slow movement, so they would have to dash to get to you.
Mm.
The horde approaches more. So this one, let's see here. They're kind of intelligent. So seeing that the others flee, it's only going to approach one target. 2 attacks.
All right, I'm dead.
Oh,
If they hit.
oh, we lost 2
If-
members. Shit.
If they hit,
If they hit, you're dead? Oh no.
Pretty much.
that's
I have
that's one
very low
hit.
health.
You're my only giant person to talk to.
It's any
Well,
consolation I can learn, Giant.
A dwarf speaking
Get out.
giant.
No reason it
How
can't
much
Any
happen.
last
damage did it
words?
take?
8
No,
plus 8. 8 plus 8.
I have 1 hit point.
Oh shit! All right.
My heart. Oh no.
Oh boy, you're just getting chewed up, Varen. Unfortunately. Next, Rico. Would you like to be continued being grappled by Axios?
Yeah.
Ichabod, do you continue to run?
Yeah.
Varen, you're on 1 hit point, buddy. You're completely surrounded, and the horde's coming. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a magic. I'm gonna pick up a pebble off the ground,
Yep.
and I'm going to crunch on it. I'm gonna imbue it with magic stone, and I'm gonna crunch on it
Okay.
to blow my own head off.
All right. You do so, and you crunch it. As you crunch it, do you have any last words you want to say?
Nah.
Aw.
My head's
And,
gone.
he, and
am I
here I
supposed to
thought
say?
you would say, "Fly, you fools!"
Magical cyanide. Love to see it.
That way I don't
Oh
turn into
my
a zombie.
All
My
right.
head's gone.
the way you're turning into a zombie, you chew it. You guys just hear a big splatter, along with crunching, munching sounds. The party, or what's left of it, makes it out. Unfortunately, 2 of their members are down, and this so-called woman Beatrice has gotten away. And with that, the rest of the party lives another day as we end tonight's session. So, for those who were watching, and for those who are just arriving, if a player character dies, the player leaves the game to signify true character death. That being said, Spencer and Nick, first off, I would like to thank you for playing, and I'm sorry. But that's just the way the dice goes. Any last words you would like to say to the audience or to the crew?
Bye. See ya.
You've all been great.
Leaves.
And
Just
I would
fucking
like
just
to,
leaves.
um,
Damn. See another day. So I would like to thank the audience for watching. Again, if you want to be a part of this, unfortunately now there's more spots open. If you want to be a part of this, you could join the Pocket Dimension Discord in the description. And if you want to join, just try to contact me. You'll see my name there. Other than that, again, I would like to thank Lady K Does Art for doing the background art and the logo. Other than that, guys, we'll see you next week, and we'll see where this story takes us next. See you guys later.